space, the ultimate battleground. War rages across the Imperium. The goal, to unite our brethren underneath one banner. To wipe out heresy and blasphemy. To conquer at all cost. Welcome to the Nat 13's one-shot Warhammer 40k. I'm your game master, August Schmid, and with me are only two of our usual Star Trek Confidence crews. We have playing Namorum Herculeus, Nathan Combs. And playing the newcomer, Michael Dante, Samuel Heber. Last we saw, the battle has about to break like a dam bursting across the galaxy. While the Federation rushes to intercept Admiral Hank Noble, otherwise known as Khan, and stop his tyranny before it spreads to the rest of the galaxy, there is another war that must be fought and won. At the heart of the Imperium, truth has been revealed that Emperor Demondium is a false god. One working with Khan, slaughtered the Primarchs, and now leads a blasphemous holy war against all members of the Imperium. Namorum, having sparked this heresy, and Luthien of the Dark Angels, having heard this call and accepted this war cry, you have been titled Horus, or Heretic. But the Dark Angels have pledged to help with this goal. But thankfully you were not alone, as the crew of the Confidence found another who seemed to be hunting Khan, or like his kind, Michael Dante. Having heard of this, the crew of the Confidence were able to lend you a transport and head to intercept the Dark Angels on their approach to the Imperial space. You know that the home planet of the Emperor is one of the most well-guarded and most heavily fortified planets ever to exist. Custodes at every corner, ships upon ships, armadas upon armadas stand ready. Where we will meet is this. As Namorum, you, Azrael, and Ghiberti are sitting aboard the Heretic, a ship now constructed out of parts from your old ships, the Millennium Falcon, the Traitor, and even Dark Angel equipment themselves. You have this ship when you receive communication coming from deep space, but with a Federation code. The alarms are going off. You see Azrael in this planning, and I will say Luthien is also here. You know, this Dark Angel among these Custodes and two fallen Custodes. Kind of stop. Azrael looks. A Federation communication is occurring. Do we answer it?
Answer it.
He nods. Ghiberti kind of lumbers over. Michael, you appear on screen.
Yeah. Completely armored. What looks like very, 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 what we would know as pre-Heresy Space Marine armor, but like further than what you guys as the Custodes currently have, like older, earlier ages of Terra.
Kind of like Thunder Warriors.
Thunder Warriors, but a little bit more modern.
As
Completely armored, helmeted. Greetings, Chapter Master Luthien, and the esteemed, well-known now Namorum.
Luthien, state your name and rank, and how you receive Federation communication code.
To the Federation, I am nothing but an unlikely ally to Captain McTavish.
He kind of, Luthien looks at you, Namorum, just like, this is true, like,
To you, we share a similar title of heretic, as placing the helmet on the front of his console, you see long white, almost faded golden hair with a very elegant yet emaciated face, as if the face of a revenant, someone who was pushed back from death time and time again. But a face that you recognize twofold, Namorum.
Okay.
A face that eerily seems to be that similar to Khan, and at the same time, a face you've seen in the ancient codexes.
Bro, you a Primarch. Oh.
You see, Luthien. Luthien has a very high passive history, actually. Immediately. Do not speak false to us. For if you do, I will send my armies to destroy you. But yours is a face I have seen but millennia ago. Speak your name, heretic. And you notice, like, again, Luthien says heretic with reverence, where most would, it's, bile and insult. This is a title now of you are a heretic.
I was the first to oppose the Emperor. The first to oppose my elder brother. The first to strike at the core of this corruption, and the first to be cast away. I am the gene father of the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
I am sanguinis.
You see Gabberti kind of breaks a bit of composure and just gives, no fucking way. Azrael is stunned. You see Luthien, Primarch Sanguinis, and he takes the full knee, even across deep space communication.
Rise, Chapter Master. Though last we met, you were merely a battle brother. I saw bright hope in your future.
You see, Luthien kind of smirks. It is an honor. Have you heard of our heresy, and of the Horus that leads us now?
I look over to Namorum. It is by this that I come here now. For, though you are Horus, and though you are Custode, and honored among even those who deem you traitor, you have not power over their minds compared to the Emperor.
This is true.
I am here to aid you and help lead this heresy so that it will succeed. For with a Primarch able to interfere with the Emperor's control of his children's minds, you can bring others to your side.
Azrael speaks up. This was a concern I had posed before, and it would solve many problems. At this point, he kind of addresses you. Primarch, our closest idea, or rather the one I'd been working on, was a telepathic shielding of the mind, but it would have required perhaps 2 more cycles that we are dying.
Let it be done. And I just snap my fingers.
Thought and emotion and mind race as just information overfills, even as you are swiftly approaching the Dark Angels space station, the Rock. And you see a single tear forms in Azrael's eye. Thank you, Primarch. Immediately, you see Azrael kind of like turns away, furiously starts typing up coding, letter, and synthesizing a true countermeasure, something that would in fact keep the Emperor from just immediately saying, "Nope, you're mine now." Imagine a charm person with no save. Like, nah, I get to just charm you. That's one of the big things the Emperor has.
Yeah.
Well, specifically for. Especially like Custodes, Primarchs were always different, but it would have sucked for a
Saying what
lot.
it specifically is different, but
Yeah,
Okay.
and so that's why you are able to give this, and because of the information, because Azra and Ghiberti, keep in mind, they have been working already for decades because they had discovered this and fled almost in fear, but more in that panic of we need to find something, we need to create something. Chapter Master Luthien speaks at this moment. Primarch, Horus. In this moment, I must ask then for us to confer. It is not long now before the Emperor will be made known of our intention, if he does not already know. I offer then 3 ideas. First, we assault the homeworld. If possible, we have a small party that lands and fights our way through blood and tears to the gates of hell itself and to the Emperor. This is the first, but by my calculation, it is the most deadly. The second is a way of stealth and deception. We offer ourselves up as prisoners to the Emperor. We would be brought before him, but without weapon. From here, we may have a chance of challenge and honorable combat. But, as we are now, naked and without any armor or weapon, as it would be stripped from us. The third is a much more deadly and terrifying idea. We, the Dark Angels, hold much at our disposal, but we are not truly of number compared to the other armies in the Imperium. I have heard of a arena known as the Skull, where brethren can settle disputes out of battle in this gladiatorial combat. Commoners have made sport of it and wager, but for those truly honorable, it is a safe place to fight. Were we to go and perhaps speak heresy, we could rally enough to our side to thoroughly break the Imperial stronghold and enter the planet without severe death. But, should we fail to persuade the Brethren of the Skull, we should surely die.
Real quick navigation just on the whatever transport I'm on. How close are we in the Imperial system to the planet of Baal?
Ooh. Let me pull it up.
The homeworld of the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Not that we have any Blood Angels left alive, but
That is very
Still.
true.
but that's where someone may have fought the Emperor in a final confrontation.
I thought I had. Where's my map? I thought I had my map. Pulling it up right now.
Yes.
Try to give you a good sense. Right now, from where, because you are traveling, so to speak, towards the rock.
Yes.
Like that is like Captain McTavish was able to make some preliminary contact with Alpha Shift, get that worked out. The rock is still far outside of true Imperial space. I mean, the Dark Angels are very much the black sheep, no pun intended, of the family right now.
Yeah.
And so it's like, even though they have power, it is safest for them to very much not be close. Pulling up the map
Like,
here.
if we were to do the skull, basically all chapters would be there.
Yeah.
Almost, or a form of every chapter would be present. Because it is that, like, hey, we're constantly fighting battles, but if a battle gets decided too quickly or too late, and I wanted to one-on-one someone, or 2v1, it's that, like, well, obviously it's very poor, honor in war to just, like, keep fighting after, my chapter master has called us back. And so you can go to the school and be like, I have an official offer and challenge. It's a safe place. We go into the arena and we settle it on even ground.
We just go to the Skull and issue a challenge to every chapter master.
Well, exactly. It's and that's what it could be. Is like if you can issue a challenge and get him, it's a one and done. And basically, if you could survive that kind of encounter, immediately to the Emperor. There's no other way around it. So here we go.
There it is.
Duplicating the screen.
Crap.
Here is the map. Terra stands at the middle.
Yep.
Keep in mind, even though this is Terra Mars,
This would be
renamed.
like,
It has been renamed.
it would be new Terra to the Federation, where it's now old
As
Terra.
far as we are, to give it an example, the rock is about, if we were to follow this quadrant line, far out here.
Okay.
The skull is located a bit lower. This is also another, I've kind of created the skull. It's a bit of lore. The skull is kind of right outside Tau Sept, where it's close enough to most of the other worlds. But which world specifically did you want to look for?
Ball.
Ball, right. So let's...
B-A-A-L. It's in the ball system of the Segmentum Ultima.
Segment Ultima.
Which is right there.
Yeah, it's this big. So it's close
Ball
enough
is
to the
somewhat-
skull.
It's close to the skull. Okay. Because if we can pit stop there might be some goodies.
That's what.
Whoa.
Oh, here. Ball or Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like terrifying. Like it's enough where you could definitely stop there before the skull and double back, or go forward, or go to the skull and then go there. And of course, skull is like the third option, where it's like this one is like, if we don't succeed at the skull, we're probably gonna die, because every single chapter that's after you.
Yeah.
You could just assault Terra. You assault the homeworld. You go in. It would mean probably not heavy losses for you. Again, like this sounds really gross. You're the PCs, right? But a lot of army loss, because that is a siege warfare.
Yeah.
The final option, of course, is that like it's almost what you did with Robert the Terrible. Of we go in, we like, you know, I want to single combat you, which the Emperor might take. It's ballsy enough, again, especially with a Horus Sanguinus and like Luthien. It's like there would be enough power of the Emperor probably would invite you in, but you're barehanded against the Emperor, which could be a much more difficult kind of encounter, even if it's a one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, for the sake of storytelling, because I really see Namorum doing this, the skull.
The skull.
Skull.
I like the skull.
Skulls, it's a dangerous
Because
option, but it's fun.
If, like, you know, it's an interesting idea to do, like, you know, an assault, but with our numbers, it would not work. Especially since we're
You might
going
lose
against,
a lot.
like, we're going against Imperial Fists, as well as, like, custodians that, like, literally run blood games to test out the defenses and all that, so,
So the skull would be our best option, especially if we can just get every chapter master there.
dude, yeah, that would
Even
be
if just to
awesome.
watch, it'd be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I should say, what makes it kind of nice, it's even ground. Even
Oh,
if the
yeah,
chapter
yeah.
masters come with preconceived
armies.
prejudice and army, it would mean all out war. Everyone else would turn on them if they dare to attack you outside of the legal combat. Because the skull is that, like, the
This is
very
our
honor
only
amongst
neutral
thieves.
area.
We
Yeah.
have a neutral area to just go for it.
So my quick question, August. My idea with going to Ball real quick. I forgot to text you about this during the week, but
You're good.
because that is where Sanguinus had his final confrontation with the Emperor, and you and I discussed the Emperor has his spear, but would his armor or the armor of the chapter master of the Blood Angels be there? However, barely.
I can't tell.
Okay.
That's one of those. It's a high risk, high reward payoff of it could be there.
Okay.
But if it's not, I won't. It's not like a penalty of like, oh, you lost time. But it is like
We
we
lost time.
went, we looked, and with it not being there, it's that like there's no buff to be found. Therefore, it becomes a detriment.
Yeah.
I'll sort of bring that up to Namorum and Luthien that was where the final confrontation, like, with... Sorry, role-playing would probably work better. Though my mind and my memories have frayed over these centuries, millennia of my unresting afterlife, My vengeance has never failed me, and I have always returned. Few memories remain as pure as this, where the Emperor struck me down. Should any relics of the Blood Angels be there, an advantage would be had. But it is likely a gamble, as the Emperor took much that was mine. What say you?
It is indeed a gamble. But we will not know if we do not find out. If it is not there, then we go straight to the skull. What we do from now on is a gamble.
You see, Luthien agrees with it. It is a gamble for the very soul of all our brethren. We shall set course to Baal and meet you there, Primarch. Once again, full take the knee.
I will salute.
And I will also.
Yes. Yeah. Well, am I close enough that I would be able to just onto the rock? Or would it be faster for me to go to Ball in the transport?
It's okay. Listen, do you want to take a car to my place? It might be easier if we just meet at the same apartment.
Yeah.
It very much is.
We're talking about a fleet moving,
That's
and
true.
you just got a fast ship. So
Basically,
yeah.
it's almost a little
I
more
can
like
get there and look and be ready when they come.
exactly. You
Sweet.
you could
You can
head
do some scouting for us too.
Because I got a
so,
cool thing for Namorum at when we actually meet in person.
Mhm.
All right.
Got a present for him.
we will head off. You will
Depending on
scout
what I
first.
signed.
Go ahead and
Nomorum's
give
like
me
this.
investigation check.
Okay.
It's like Namorum's like present. Me like
Present.
Do I have advantage?
No, but you do have a +2 from the
From the
Federation ship helping you.
Okay. So plus investigation. Any way I could convince you to let me use insight?
No.
Okay.
No. Making sure I have to like.
So I, to make this not a failure, I am going to use knowledge from past life and roll a d6,
Ooh, yeah.
nice.
as it's not looking great. Okay. Yeah. Even with knowledge from past life, that is only unfortunately an 8.
Oh
An
wow.
8.
Yep, I rolled a 2.
Well, the dice tell.
Yeah.
You arrive at Baal. Oh no!
Unless,
You're-
of course, the ship has any fancy reactions to give me advantage.
Not a
I'm,
base
like,
model
looking
transporter
at
from the
all my
Federation.
stuff, trying to find something I can whip out of my butt.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know if
there we
there's
go.
anything.
I have to pull up someone.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
It's just one of the
I'm going to
fabulous
have an
studies.
interaction. Sweet.
You guys are on your way though. Again, like this is
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You arrive, Sanguinus. Baal is, as you remember it, a truly just ravaged planet surface. Looking down from your transport shuttle, you see that there immediately, like some of the base stuff, no signs of life are on the planet's surface. Now, Federation transport vessels aren't great when it comes to this stuff. Usually, you have a full, fleet ship with you. But from what you're seeing, the planet's topography hasn't changed terribly, even since your battle with Emperor Demonium. In fact, everything seems almost perfectly preserved. I will say you'd probably be able to free check, head down to the surface exactly where your battle took place. As you sit down, transport kind of expels a bit of air, starts pressurizing. You get a little alert planet surface currently inhospitable. Suit full vacuum seal suit required.
It's a good thing I don't have to breathe.
Excellent. That's just saying,
Yeah.
like for Namorum,
Yeah.
you will have to keep your
Oh,
helmet.
yeah,
you know, your
yeah,
full
yeah.
armor
I can
on.
do
The
cool stuff. I
helmet
will
stays
take
on.
my helmet, but
Yeah, exactly, but it's like
But if I need,
thankfully
like,
my
yeah.
base race ability is like I don't breathe anymore.
The helmet
Um,
stays.
I'm dead.
Helmet stays on. Helmet stays on. This is the way. Sorry, harkening back to our previous.
No. That's,
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Stepping out onto Ball. Gravity seems pretty normal still, but the sky is choked with thick cloud. The siege engine, war engine destruction of this planet was so complete and total that it would probably take another couple millennium for dust to settle, as almost like a nuclear winter would form. The planet is icy cold. Everything is dead, and if not dead, was never even alive. The first thing you see stepping out are the corpses. Thousands upon thousands of the Blood Angels. At the height of your rule, 120,000 Blood Angels stood. All of them, nothing more than fucking bones. Their armor broken and busted. This was not death through combat, but you can see that these bodies were lined up once captured and slaughtered. Shot in the head, stabbed, heads are cut off, limbs torn. This was an unholy, unjustifiable massacre of the Blood Angels. But they had no one to protect them. No other Imperium army would dare raise a hand to stop the violence. On an 8, you will not hear the approaching spacecraft. As by entering the planet's surface, you have triggered a form of alarm spell.
Okay.
Some Star Wars 5e, it's basically an increased alarm spell, but for a planet radius. Kind of like a, hey, you trip something.
Yeah.
Beaming down onto the planet's surface next to you. I'm going to pull up the image.
First 1v1 of the session. Here we go.
I believe you might know Malkador,
No.
the Emperor's second in command. Malkador stands, flaming staff hood. I have watched for many lifetimes the planet of your defeat. He kind of points this similarly emaciated hand at you, and you come here willingly. Let your death finally set you free. And we're going to roll initiative. Unfortunately, this is a surprised condition, not
Okay.
having beaten
Alright.
the check.
If I nat 20, will I avoid the surprise?
Yes, you will.
Dude, it's moments like these.
It's not a nat 20, but it's a natural 13.
Ooh, I will give you a choice then. This is a clever choice. Malkador is fucking intense.
Yeah.
He's the second in command to the
Yeah.
Emperor. If you so choose, on a nat 13, you could start an initiative with him, or you would have a chance to make a stealth check and simply not die. You know, like just that very classic evade, until you know that Luthien, Namorum, Azure Gilberti are on their way here.
And if they get here, we can take it.
I mean, a 5-on-1, yeah, it's Malkador, but that's way more doable than a 1v1.
Yeah. I will attempt the evasion.
Go for it. This will be a stealth check.
Okay. I I make those at disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
This may turn into a 1v1, but it's alright.
I'll
Yeah.
just, I do want to ask a question because I realized I missed this in my notes. Whenever Luthien gave me the name Horus, what did it mean? Was it the one he who brings the light? Okay, cool.
It's a name meant to symbolize he who brings the light of heresy. Because it's, again,
The
a
Emperor
heretic.
named it, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's like the Emperor defines it as heretic,
Mhm.
but twisted. It's like Lucifer, meaning, you know.
Dawnbringer, yes. It's.
Well, it's interesting you say that because I might add something else to my name.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't. No, yeah, I see where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
What did you get?
On my stealth at disadvantage, a 7. Unless, wouldn't adding a d6 potentially make this work?
No. The
Okay.
passive perception of Malkador is an 18.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I would have had a 17 if it wasn't a disadvantage.
Malkador got a 19 initiative.
I got a 15.
Malkador will attack first. You see, he takes his staff immediately. And moving blinding speed at you is going to take 4 attacks with this impressive staff he holds. 11, 11, 15, 28.
28 will hit. Everything else misses.
That's kind of how some of these fights will be.
Yeah.
On the 28,
Oh my God.
he is going
Hellish
to...
Rebuke.
Hell yeah. He's going to deal damage, and he is going to bamf in one of his big abilities.
Got
One
it.
of this almost more true tech spells. Again, Malkador has an impressive
Range.
pool to choose from. He can be kind of whatever he needed to be. So that's going to be... so go ahead, Hellish Rebuke.
Dexterity save. It's only a DC 15.
That was a 19 already.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
On the dice.
Alright, so halved. That is going to be 16 halved to 8 fire damage.
5?
16 halved to 8.
Malkador will take the full 8 fire damage.
That's good
Is
to know.
initiative up as well?
Initiative's up. Oh, yes. Let me
Okay.
launch the player view.
Alright.
Can't believe I forgot that. And Namorum, you're technically in initiative because it like kind of auto adds you, but when you roll, we'll like
Yeah,
put
yeah,
you
yeah,
in
yeah.
then officially.
Okay.
Yes, I will send this to our
Our little sneaky chat.
Okay. That's what I thought, but yeah.
our sneaky chat. Sneaky.
Yeah.
Malkador is going to just you're kind of like energy sort boom blast out as immediately it is very anime. The fire hits him and yet suddenly he is behind you and you just hear pathetic boom. He hits you for 38 points of damage.
Oh my
Yeah, I'd be bloody.
That is a huge. He did expend a kind of a charge thing he can do. So there's 3 charges he just bamfed into what he did for you.
Nice.
Oh,
He's
kind of like
got
what I can
Staff of
do.
Power.
It's
with my
something. Very, very similar. Of boom, God, and you just feel everything rock, Michael. Actually, I will say, Namorum, if you want to roll your initiative now, and then this will help us decide how long it takes you to get into the battle.
Well, that's an 8. So, wait, 8 plus. Well, that's not going to help much because it's my dexterity. 10, 11. So that's going to be 11. Oosh.
11.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick Azrael and Gabberti also. Azrael got a 14. Gabberti got a 2.
Jeez.
Not great. Not
No,
great.
not a great start. But
Oh,
strong.
Luthien. I'm like, Luthien got 11.
Okay.
Sweet.
This is not looking great to start.
Hey. So
We're all
we
good.
finished.
I have advantage on
we
death
finished well. That's what's important.
Yes.
So yeah.
Finish
If
well.
we take him out,
That's already a W.
That's a
W.
huge job. It's
Like,
by
freaking
going here first.
Malkador
He
the
wasn't.
Sigillite.
Malkador would have been with the Emperor if you had just like gone there. So it would have been Emperor
Yeah.
and Malkador.
So that would have been. Oh gosh.
not gnarly.
yeah. Kind of glad this happened.
Zen.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a give and take. So, sorry, Azrael, Luthien, Namorum. Luthien technically has a better dex than you, only by 1.
Hi.
And Gabberti. Because Michael, you finished, or we're about to get to your turn. I will make, or I'll let Namorum, if you want to give me a D4 roll.
D4.
I'll tell you want the lower number.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, get in there. Yes.
3. Oh.
3 rounds of combat.
All right, I will
Oh
survive.
wow. Okay.
I can definitely survive this
Don't-
first one. Don't worry.
The one time these dice rolls high.
Michael, that's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to first, not drawing my blade. I'm going to Shield of Faith on myself, give myself +2 AC,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm going to lay on hands myself for all 25.
Smart, yeah.
That actually is really smart because I was gonna do that as soon as I landed. But,
Sweet,
oh
yeah,
gosh.
but my AC is now up to 23.
Oh, nice.
That's a smart action, bonus action. Boom, boom.
Yeah, and then I'm going to just sort of brace myself and then draw the sword, because I do have Sentinel, as summoning the Blade of the Heretic.
Boom.
Which may or may not be my present.
You see Malgador.
Hey.
You were always braver than most, Sanguinus.
And I will continue to be.
As he is going to lunge. 25, 29, 12, 13.
2 hit.
2 hits. But part of his thing is you just have to wait, even though he has charges,
Yeah,
he
he's
can't
got
use
to
them every
recharge,
turn.
though.
It's not like a,
Sweet!
unlike yours, like Namorum, yours is technically, as long as you have the charge, you can use them. His big
Yeah.
spear is like, oh, it's got a cool down of a round.
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke.
House Rebuke again. Dex.
Is that technically?
That was in that one.
Oh!
So
Max
he's
damage.
gonna full on
Legendary
resist. Oh no, he doesn't have legendary resist. He has indomitable.
What does Indomitable do?
Basically, it's like humans, or at this point, Imperium soldiers. He can reroll one failed save once.
Oh, okay.
That's a nat 3.
19 points of fire damage. At second level.
Yeah.
Boom! Malkador is looking pretty hurt now as he's taking damage, but he is going to deal. Ooh, shit! That's some pretty good max damage there. 12 and 11 on the 2 hits, so that is going to be 23 points of damage.
But 12 and 11?
Yes, 12 and 11.
Okay, so that's
respectively.
2 DC 10 concentration checks on Shield of Faith.
Yes, yeah, they're not all together. Because it was technically 2 attacks.
I
with the
passed the first one with a 12,
first one.
and I passed the second one with a 20.
Nice.
Boom, boom! Well and in. First round was already last time, so this is second round.
So
we are
next
in.
round, end of next round, they get here.
And,
So they're here for 4th round.
So, yeah.
Sweet.
Malkador just took his turn. So, Michael, that's you.
Is he a humanoid?
Yeah.
I'm going to first bonus action, Misty Step. Well, yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet away, just in flame, and then I'm going to point the sword at him. Bow, coward, and cast Hold Person.
Ooh.
Make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, I'll let you know. He has a +6 to this.
Okay. He needs a 8 or lower to fail.
8 or lower to fail. The Box of Doom. Is this a 6 or a 9?
Do you want me to look, or just to help? Like, I'm not
Yes,
gonna
I
try to like.
believe it's that number, right?
I'm gonna put my finger on that and look
Yeah.
at like.
Because like 6 and 9 are very similar, and so that's why I'm like, because this either succeeded or failed. We rolled the absolute worst number possible.
Oh god.
I think it's a 9 though, right?
I want to say it's a 9.
Because I would assume the dot, but it looked
Yeah. Because usually with the 6, it's
I would
curved,
assume-
So yeah.
barely.
Gosh, I had to look at that for a while.
I know, right? That's why I'm like,
It's
on a 9.
we can roll with a different. No, I'm just kidding.
Do I have
Malkador
any
barely
negative
succeeds against
verdicts?
Hold
No, I don't
Person.
have bardic. Okay. So then I'm just going to.
Oh my gosh.
Question. Would you allow me to kind of. Not, it doesn't really work that way,
Oh,
but knowledge
gosh.
from past life, can I make him
Did we
minus a
level up from
d6?
last time?
Namorum, yeah, you're level 6.
Oh gosh, okay, I did not level anything up. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about
My
that.
God.
You need my updated hit points because you let me go to level 6 too.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh
Max
my
hit
gosh.
points 57, current 21.
Oh.
So,
gosh, I am so sorry. Oh wow.
Oh, you're good. I'm glad we're doing this now.
Would you
Yeah.
allow me to finagle knowledge from past life to negatively impact him?
Knowledge from past, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I think it's one of those harder set rules
Yeah,
is written of
okay.
like, it's only to help you
Okay,
succeed.
check. I'll use the rest of my movement to just back up another 40 feet. So I'm 70 feet away from him.
Hell yes. So, Misty Step, 70 feet. Malkador is going to take his turn. So, we've just passed round 2.
Okay.
End of this round, he comes. You guys
Okay,
get
so I have 68 hit points, and I now can generate an aura of protection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, I am so sorry about that.
No worries.
Oh my gosh.
I took my level 6's level 1 warlock to myself.
You're
I
just
mean,
your own warlock. I love it.
That's actually pretty nice, not gonna lie.
I mean, it gave me hellish rebuke.
No, I feel that.
And
Malkador
it,
would have to take...
I want him to.
Nope, yep, he's going to do his long range. Because even with his movement, he would have to dash to get up to his melee. So he's going to take his 4 attacks. You see, he takes this giant old spear that the staff upon the top, the bird swirls with energy as he gets ready to almost Olympic-style hurl bolts of energy at
Like
you.
that.
He can still make 4 of them because he gets 4 attacks a turn.
That'd be nice. If I take his staff, do I get 4 attacks a turn?
Listen, these are NPCs. I gotta make them difficult.
I'm definitely gonna use that.
Here we go. 17,
Miss.
21,
Miss.
20,
Miss.
24.
Hits.
Barely on that 14.
Yeah.
He can once again bamf in damage.
Okay.
I'll let you know,
Hellish
though.
Rebuke.
Hell should be. He is still 70 feet away.
Oh, you didn't move at all.
His range. This is a 150 to
Okay.
600 foot range
Got it.
ranged attack that this
Okay.
dude can just. Hua, hua.
Eesh.
I will let you know it's a lower hit dice, and because it's ranged, it's a different dex, so might not be all the damage.
Okay.
Nice.
But here we come.
You got
First
this.
attack. Bamfing into 3 charges. 1, 2, 3. 6 plus 7, 13. You take 28.
I am
Points of damage.
unconscious.
Oh
Shield
gosh.
of Faith drops.
Boom! Slams in as
But at the end of this round, you guys get yours.
yes, as you guys
Yeah.
are appearing. Because again, Malkador is still 70 feet away, and he only has about 30 feet. He's like he is fast, but not like I'm a monk.
Yeah.
He ain't
That
no
is-
Tylon.
Yeah, right. Malkador takes that turn.
Wait for that.
Be cleansed by my light, heretic. Ah! And slams the energy as you boom, 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 slam against the ground amidst the corpses of your fallen army.
Oh, dude.
So poetic. Too
At
bad I'm
the
not
end
gonna
of the
die
turn,
here.
it's basically at the start of the turn. You guys know more. The heretic, the ship, comes into the atmosphere.
Do I need to make a death
Immediately, not yet, because this is just as
Got
it
it.
appeared. Because Malkador will take his turn, then everyone's here. Everyone appears. Luthien just there's fighting on the surface. We need to beam down immediately.
Who's driving the ship?
Currently Luthien.
Who's driving the bus?
Who's driving the bus?
I couldn't know myself.
Okay, I'm assuming he knows more, and also I want to keep him alive because he's chapter master. I want him on the ship, and I will give the order as soon as we beam down. Shoot,
Basically, fire at our position. We are calling it an airstrike right here.
I
right?
mean, if I teleport out of there.
I know. It's more just like ship fire. Ship to ground deals a lot more damage, but is a lot more imprecise because,
Yeah.
the blaster bolts are the size of people.
Yeah.
But that is a hella smart order. You see Luthien, it shall be done, Horus. Grabs the controls, puts you in. As you get ready to beam in, it is almost a slingshot of energy as you feel your body being pulled upward, and just boom, boom, boom. You, Azure Gabberti, in this trio of light, slam down on one knee. I will say all around Michael's or Sanguinus' body. Boom! Land all through you. Malkador. Oh, the supposed Horus comes to grace us with his presence. Then you shall die like your filthy brother too. That is end of the round. You guys are here.
Okay.
Malkador's going to take his turn. We're at the top of the order, but now Azriel, then Namorum, then Gabberti after Sanguinus. Actually, Sanguinus, you still will roll before them.
Thankfully, I have advantage.
Thankfully, you do have advantage.
And what, full cover from my 3 freaking Astartes?
You get half cover
Half cover,
because
that's
of
good
how
enough for
big and beefy these boys
And
Big
technically,
beefy boys.
he also gets some
Plus
aura
4, I'm
protection.
guessing.
So
are. Aura protection's immediately up. Oh, so does Azrael and Gabberti.
yeah, they all get aura protection.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Yo, this is a
Oh.
strike team.
Oh my gosh.
Malkador is going to just level his spear, die, and he's going to take 4 attacks, all against you, Namorum. Malkador is a little more emotional than most, and for him, it's like you
Yeah.
are the. Even though, yeah, there's other people, it's like, no, I'm just gonna attack you.
Yeah.
21. 20.
Okay, my armor class is 25.
Yep. You have the full
Who's
or
why I
my.
want
Well, you
my
are a
Blood
full
Angel's
Custodes
armor.
or my armor. Yeah.
Gosh, I had to look at that real quick.
21 is the highest, as I rolled an 11, 2 9s, and a 2.
Wow.
More boom, boom, boom. All 4 of these energy shot puts are being thrown at you, and just doom, doom, doom. Your shielding evaporates and explodes in sparks. As I've been saving this song for so long.
Let's hear it.
Oh no.
Boom, boom, boom. The showers of light die, and you see Malkador's grin and malice in his eyes start fading as burning symbol, the spear of the Custodes, the Lightbringer, Horus Namorum Herculeus, stands untouched by the second in command to the Emperor himself. Malkador's confidence wavers as even Sanguinus fell to his attack, and so not to even get a single attack off shakes his confidence. Sanguinus, I need 1 death saving throw. Right now, you're in a good spot,
I
so
have advantage with +4. That is... The mimic!
I know.
Oh well, I guess I'm rolling a different dice.
that's a nat 1. I'm kidding. If a mimic eats you.
That's caught.
Yep.
Okay, so a 19 death save.
Phew.
Nice.
The mere presence of these 3 injured and angry Custodes, you immediately feel blood start pumping into your veins. Azriel and Gabberti immediately let out rage cry, and just boom, dropped in these bolter filers gonna come off. 2 attacks from both of them. That's going to be shit.
Oh, it's
The
probably like
higher of both of those, for both their attacks, is going to hit. Huge bolter fire is coming in on Malkador. 30 points worth of kinetic damage. Namorum, that is... excuse me. Luthien technically acts before you. You hear in your helmet, Horus, I am ready to rain down righteous hellfire.
execute.
Okay, he rolls with disadvantage on the ships. Holy shit, wait a second. How many attacks does it get?
You made this, August.
Yeah.
I know I did, but I don't realize
Regretting it. That is the look of regret.
Oh my gosh.
it. I'm gonna actually put the ship in initiative with
Dude.
Luthien just to help me.
Oh, do you also have them on the Google Docs and all that?
I'm about to post all of it.
All good, all good, all good.
The
Yeah, don't worry,
heretic.
I'll print off a confidence for Orson because I think I'll be running it the whole time.
The heretic
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
a quad laser cannon, meaning it attacks 4 times. Each time though is with disadvantage because this is a ship to planet ground. It's like if it was if Luthien came in within like 30 feet, yeah, you're fine. So here we go. Real quick, slow to miss. That's a nat 1 and a nat 20. The dichotomy. So miss. Another nat 1 miss. Oh, hold on. Ooh, still barely misses on a synth
dude.
17.
Dang, dude.
Boom, boom, boom! Blast fire, rock and rubble is exploding like geysers all around Malkador. He stands unfazed though. Boom, boom, boom! Just full hellfire raining down. Namorum, that's your turn.
Alright, okay. Alright, so with initiative, how many health points does technically Sanguinius get?
57 is his max.
57 is max.
Alright, screw it. I'm gonna lay on hands 20 hit points.
Boom! 20 hit points, Sanguinus.
Okay.
Looking much better.
Yeah.
You do so. Malkador jeers at you, you would dare to bring him back just for me to flay him alive again!
I bring him back because he is the Imperium.
As your holy light, the sacred bond that you both share, heals you, Sanguinus. Namorum, Gilberti already acted as I've decided he and Azrael are gonna just get to act together. It's just gonna make
That
it
is...
because they're basically, we're going to give cover fire, bolter fire, just
Sick.
shot in.
That's good.
Oh, gosh.
That will then make, though, Malkador's turn to start
I
the
do
order.
have another attack, technically.
Oh, shit.
Because it's just like, I have an action, I have another action.
You get 2 action. We have yet to even discuss it. It's probably going to come up. Yes, Namorum Hercules, since level 3, you have always been able to take 2 actions in combat. And we might find out why.
Alright.
What's your second action?
I am going to shoot him with my bolter. And then, like, after that, I'm just going to draw my spear and just, like, I don't know, cool twirl here and there.
Go ahead.
Okay, alright. So...
Jeez Louise. This is gross.
Not that good, not that good. Okay. Oh, that's 12. Oof. Not a good start.
Malkador is no easy target. Boom, boom, boom. He is just starting to do that classic move out of the bolter fire, tuck and roll out of the, cannon fire coming from space.
Yeah.
Keeping his composure though. Again, keeping this again. Right now we're in about a 70-foot range still. Malkador is going to start closing a bit of that distance though.
Yeah, get closer.
So he's going to close 30 feet, so about 40 away. As he does so, did he do that yet? Yep. Here we go. He is going to use a bit of a once-a-day spell he gets.
Okay.
This is a bit of a big one. Oh. It's only level 2. Oh, right. I remember why. Because it's a high DC. Namorum, he is going to look to you, to Azrael, to Gabirti, to even Sanguinus now getting up off the ground. No. You are for the Emperor to command. Holds the spear aloft. He is going to make a spell at Azrael, which is a form of hold person. Unfortunately, this is not the Emperor's auto thing. So, Sanguinus, you help make this thing that's going to keep you safe from the Emperor. This is like a true hold person of I'm just going to exert my will over you.
Okay.
My will directly on you.
Azrael's going to make a wisdom save. He gets a +9.
And +4 from him.
Yes.
That makes it actually possible.
Nice.
Because it's a DC 25.
Boo.
It's a 12 or higher.
A 12 or higher.
Okay. He's got this.
Azrael's got this.
He's got this.
That's a 4.
Oh, dude.
Azrael, immediate necrotic, suffocates his eyes grow dark as he is just a statue on the ground, and he is now going to make a death saving throw.
What?
What?
That's not a whole person.
It's a form of. That's why I'm sorry. I may have misled you by saying, "Oh, hold person." It's more than hold person. I just confused myself. I'm like,
especially
really?
since
His
you
base is hold
said
person?
necrotic, like, holy frickin' A.
That is a 5. You watch. You feel all of you, your brother, this soldier here starts dying where he stands. And this is Malkador.
Yeah.
I love him. But he had to get within range, because that's a 60-foot thing he can kind of do there. Sanguinus, that's you.
Was Namorum able to help me to my feet as part of his lay on hands?
Unfortunately, no. That's another bit of that rule of written. It's like, technically, you're still prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will stand up. He's only 40 feet away. That's
It's only
fine.
40 feet.
So I will stand using 20 feet of my movement, and I will look to Namorum, look to Azrael being killed. I've never been strong enough alone, but with battle brothers by my side, I will be. And I am going to... Where to go?
Oops.
I will. What was it again?
Hey, that's D&D, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And for my next attack, I'm going to look something up real quick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Quick indexing.
I'm going to direct level the sword again as I'm going to walk 20 feet forward.
Excellent. Okay.
And I'm going to level the sword to Malkador and say, release. And I'm going to cast command.
Ooh, baby, that's a good one.
It's another DC 15 wisdom.
Shit.
8 or lower.
8 or lower. You know, I'm going to use this dice. Actually, where's my space dice?
Oh no, you can't use the special dice.
It's my space dice.
Your space dice.
It's the space dice. They glow in the dark and the little sparklies. You know, I mean, this is space dice. 8 or lower. That's a 7. And he already used Indomitable for today. You guys release hella good action economy as boom. What would have, because on Azrael's turn right up next, he could have nat one and just died.
Yeah.
Boom! Immediately hawking into his helmet, Azrael is freed. As
Sweet.
command
Nice.
he released.
That was good.
And I don't have a bonus action that's not a spell, so I will just sit here and stand next in 20 feet in front of them.
This kind of, you are in that diamond quad formation. You guys like boom, boom.
Mechanically, I'm better when I have other people fighting with me.
Sounds good.
You know, on a scale of 1 to please stand next to me. I am
Because if he tries to hit you, I can go bonk.
Azrael and Gabberti are going to make their attacks.
Sentinel for the Sentinels
Uh,
of the Imperium.
Here we go.
And I might have some
So they both have 2 attacks. And Ezra's free. Oh, that might have done it. So 28, 24, 23, and a nat 20. All hits, 1 crit.
Two.
And I'm gonna say Azrael's the one who crits, who just no, and he's gonna just layer in some of this intensive fire. So hold on, each of them are hitting with a bolt of fire. So 9. We're starting with 9d10, and the crit's gonna double. So 15d10 of bolter fire coming from your brethren. Because they have modded bolters. These are like custom things they built.
Yeah, dude.
All of that plus their strength, so plus 24. Yeesh. Malkador immediately looks horrifyingly bloodied on death's door as they rip into his stuff, just absolutely ripping away hit points, dealing almost 80 plus points of damage. Luthien is gonna lay down some cover fire real quick, but that's a miss. Ugh, that's a miss. Miss.
You just blow him up right here.
Oh, hold on. Nope, still miss. Again, it's cover fire is really nice to have. It does prevent maybe Malkador from doing some sneaky shit, but it's very hard to hit. Since ships have like a +3,
Yeah.
+4 or something.
Which is great against other ships whose ACs are like 14 to 17.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, I just need to get 12 or higher. For this, is like on a
And also it's a-
disadvantage.
And it's also a tiny target too, so yeah.
Exactly. Luthien raised on cover fire. Namorum, that is your turn.
I am gonna lay my hand on Sanguinius, look at him together, and I will teleport us to him. Attack, opportunity attack, and yeah.
Hell yeah! Make your 2 attacks.
Okay.
As you and Sanguinus appear flanking, you
So
have
I have
advantage then.
Oh,
Because you, that's what I'm like. I think that was. I thought that's what you were doing in the first place. It's like I can bring advantage with me by using a teleport charge and just boom.
That is a 26
26 will
for
hit.
my first attack. Okay, do I get advantage on both?
You have advantage on both.
Flanking.
You're
Alright.
flanking. Because until Malkador can like choose who to combat, technically you both would have
Both are
advantage.
flanking
But
until he picks someone.
until he goes
24 for my second attack.
24 hits.
I will put both of my smites in that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is a D8 plus 5. So that's 2D8 plus 5. How much do I add for my smites in this case?
Each smite is gonna give you another 2d8.
Okay, so I'm gonna need 48 then. Okay.
48 twice because you hit with both.
Oh, that's wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, would you like 8d8?
I will offer you my same.
Because I do have quite a bit of dice here. I just need to see how much I have.
Yeah. Tell me how much you need.
Okay, so that's 3. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got this.
Imagine if Namorum and Michael Sanguinus both just get level 8 before we take on the Emperor.
Oh,
You might
my
level up from this.
gosh.
I mean, this is a high XP type one shot.
Okay.
But that's kind of the point. Is
Yeah.
like high
Oh
risk
yeah,
reward.
we're trying to level up as much as possible.
I mean, if you don't succeed, no, yikes.
Yeah.
Bad news for everyone.
Bad news
Racanius doesn't get a
bears.
run.
Bad news bears.
Alright, let's see.
Yummy bears.
Yeah, and you want a run for Mechanius. I've done
I
the
just
math.
need 2 more.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself to receive. Coming in from orbit.
It's just
Whee!
Nice.
yeah,
Oh,
good stuff.
Did it
Good
roll an 8?
stuff.
No, so that's
Okay.
why I'm gonna roll it again.
Alright.
Okay, 3, 6.
Beautiful
Okay,
dice,
I
though.
just need 1 more dice and then we're good. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have another D8.
One more.
I have my
Here
that
is
D6,
the
but
purple
Yeah.
which
dice.
is like my new favorite D6.
Luthien,
Yeah, we'll
help
save
me
that
out
for
there.
later.
Here we go.
I don't roll a lot of D6s as my. Oh, that's a lie. The Great Sword of Heresy.
I feel like I always end up rolling for any character I do D10s, which is never my goal. I'm like,
I
guess.
love D12s. I try D12s. I try to get D12s, but I always end up with a D8 or a D6, and I'm like,
Well, it's like I'm either playing a fighter as a D10 or
Yeah.
I've got a cantrip like
Mhm.
Fireball, Eldritch Blast D10. I'm like I guess D10s and I are just in it to win it. I don't know. I like them. They're a fun shape.
yeah. Speaking so with Metro Man, off topic with Metro Man's punches, are they gonna level up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, because I've done it for other characters. I'm like it's fun to level up unarmed, especially for that kind of character.
Oh yeah, and then I had a plus 10 technically because.
Let's spend on top of all this.
Okay. Frick, now I lost it again.
No, no.
Oh my
I'm so
gosh.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm like
14.
this might do it.
Okay, so 14.
It better. I want Namorum to get all the kills.
22.
Sanguinus is just here to be the face.
4, 5, 6, 7,
That
8,
he's good at looking
Face.
pretty, even while
Look at
emaciated and undead.
39 plus 10.
49 points of damage. Morum. How do you want to do this? As he had 41 points left.
Okay. Is he going to like do like a movement of trying to attack me?
I mean, you tell Brandon he's ready for that, and so spear comes out. He tries to level, and it's like pointed in between, like across his chest, like a ball.
I am going to grab the spear and crush it. I am going to snap it in half.
Boom!
And then like with my like Okay, and then I'm gonna throw the ground. Use both my hands, slam him up, like, and use like my spear to like hoist him right there. It's like, you were supposed to be the best of us, and yet you had no humanity. And I will kick the bottom and just like spin it out so his body flops on the ground.
The exploding spear, boom, damages him as you slam him into the ground. Melchador falls.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
We did it.
oh my gosh.
As we come out initiative, let's see how much XP is given.
Woo! We could just level up right here while we loot the planet.
Because Melchador was a high feat. And again, I will say, the nat 20 from Azrael and that command
Yeah.
really helped.
Dude,
'cause
that really
on
helped.
his next
Oh my
turn,
gosh.
he does have healing stuff, kind of like how you have the Tempe. So it was
Yeah.
smart to get him before he could pull that off. So.
Yep.
How many experience?
Sorry, could you say that one more time?
I don't like it.
Okay. Alright. Sam. That is a really nice dice.
It
Holy
is,
crap.
it's lovely.
In August, here's your dice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a. That can't be right. Yeah. Here we go. Not a single monster. Oh, where'd it go?
Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
An offering. Also, August,
Yes.
they're doing an adaptation of Journey to the West, Disney. So Monkey King is now official Disney, and I will be playing him. Good luck. The last
What?
time that They had
It's
to
just a
imprison
wild,
him
like
with-
someone walks into the middle of this encounter. It's like what?
We have real world stakes.
yeah,
oh
guess
my
what? Well,
gosh.
I think it's really funny because the last time they had to, like, the only thing that could stop him was actually imprisoning him underneath the mountain. So I'd love
They
to play him.
typhoned him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because he kept drinking immortal juice and he wouldn't
Okay.
stop. Anyways, have fun, guys. Bye.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you. Let's go ahead.
This was, I don't know why she handed it to me. I asked her to bring this
You
for you.
would be at
Oh, what is it?
14,000.
It's cold now, but it's a chicken quesadilla.
Ooh, thanks.
And that gives, you need to get to, sorry, quick maths. I usually have to do this after session, so it's nice.
No worries.
Either way, it's food. I'm happy either way, but yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Because, like,
Okay.
she wasn't hungry enough for it earlier when we bought it, and then we got home, she's like, actually, I think I want it. And then she didn't.
Already. So, I am dividing out. I mean, you did hold off Malkador successfully until people arrived,
Yeah.
Namorum and Ezra. So, we're dividing this 4 ways, because Luthien was just kind of upstairs, so to
Yeah,
speak.
he's already high level, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's an NPC high level. Each of you gain 3,000 XP, putting you a third of the way to the level up.
Nice.
That was just.
For a second, I thought you were saying 3 levels. I'm like,
I was like, really?
Oh yeah, oh
okay.
no, 3,000.
yeah. Sorry, I'm used to the big numbers, like in the 38,000 range, thanks to Terran.
Yeah, right. Where it's like, I did what? Standing in this battlefield, Luthien. It takes a bit actually for the cover fire to die down, because Luthien got until like one of you could, we're good, and then even at that it takes a while because he had been kind of just constantly shooting.
Yeah.
Dies down, smoke and dust and rubble clear. Malkador's body lies beneath his snapped scepter.
Does he have a servered or skull on him?
He does not, unfortunately.
Dang it, I was gonna be like, let's call up the chapter masters.
Hey, yo, what's up, homeboys?
that was worth it.
Not
Worth it.
Ah, dude.
What I would ask. There we go. Would you like to start searching the planet now, though?
First thing, I'm going to turn to Namorum. It is a pleasure to meet you in person. as my helmet is like shattered by Malcador.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
on this
yeah, yeah.
inhospitable planet, I am
It's
helmetless.
like, I'm fine.
I'm going to hoist this beautiful, great sword of burning red light. It's like, this was aptly named Heresy, or Heretic. If you wish to lead our battle brothers with it, the blade is yours. As I have one to take back from the Emperor, and perhaps one here I should carry into its final battle, as I will stab the greatsword into the ground.
Namorum will walk over and he will take the sword. I will wield it with valor.
Perfect. August, technically not mechanic set, but because I'm a Primarch, can I just have it insta-attuned to him?
Yeah, no, I'd say that it lore-wise that would
So
work.
mechanically, it's just a great sword of sharpness,
Okay.
but it is the symbol of the first heresy. Yeah. So to tell you what I'm looking for, August, before we make any checks and stuff, I know my armor and my wings were torn, my armor was shattered, my spear was taken by the Emperor. What I want to look for is Ralph Doran's armor. My first chapter master,
Bro.
because he died here with me.
Let me pull up the stats on where it is so I can tell you the DC.
And he wielded only a longsword power sword. But yeah,
Yes.
Those are still pretty sick, though.
yeah.
It's literally
Here we
just
go.
steel lightsabers.
Go ahead. I will say, you both. It's like you can both make investigation checks, and you both have advantage because Azra and Gaberti can like
Sweet. I
it's
also
like
get a D6 from knowledge from a past life, which
Yes,
has
you do.
never been more so
apt of
thematic.
like, where did I die? Where did he die? Where did my brother die? Like, I need this.
Okay, at advantage, that was a 19.
And this
plus-
was an investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I technically already get another advantage because of my... Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that works. Natural 20. Okay.
I got a dirty 20 with a total of 26 because I rolled a 6 on the D6, but
Yeah,
the
I'm
natural 20.
not gonna lie, because technically I did roll for advantage, but I rolled for the second advantage because of my perception.
Gotcha.
All
It's
sort
that
of
like
stuff.
figuring out.
Because it's just like, because it was gonna go on 18 and then bump to 5, and then it's just like, oh wait, I get another one just because of what I got. So
Because of your
natural 20,
armor.
yeah.
Namorum, scanning through. The first thing that will catch your eye is the crater, stretching many kilometers wide. You and Ghiberti kind of do, and that slide down, one hand on the wall, deep into this basin. As the dust settles, you see at the exact epicenter of this concave pit is the body of the former Blood Angels chapter master. Approaching, calling in Sanguinus and Gibir and Azrael would immediately, between jetpack flying over. Sanguinus, you see his body. A pillar of diamond-like substance juts out through the neck, preserving the armor but piercing and keeping the head like a reverse bug pinned to the stone here. Face all but eroded away over time, nothing but a skull. But the armor is completely and utterly intact.
I will approach his body and kind of just take his skull and sort of fracture the diamond spear through his body. Just lay him on the ground and touch the forehead of the skull with my 2 fingers. I shall finish what we started, and I will let him go to dust.
A sigh as if escaped lungs. The skeleton crumbles away. Would you like to know what this Blood Angel armor gives you?
Let me pull up my notes.
Look your notes for now. This is a legendary armor. Your armor class while wearing this armor is 27.
Dang!
Your strength score automatically becomes 20. You still have stealth disadvantage, obviously. Some of these are very minor, just like you have the thing. It's red armor, it's blood armor. It is fully sealed while wearing the helmet. There are no holes in the armor. You can breathe as if you always have air. Night vision. You have dark vision out to 60 feet. Classic life support systems and servo motors. You're immune to weather conditions. You count as one size larger when determining carrying capacity. You have an ability called Blood Unit. This provides communication to any equipped other blood units within 4 miles. Basically, right now, it's a bit unhelpful since your brethren all are dead, but it is there close enough. Increased protection. You have resistance to energy, kinetic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. All basic damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's non-magical, I should say. You have an improved rebreather. Now, here's a fun one. You have pauldron storage. The shoulders act as a rapid deployment system for ammunition. You can store up to 50 bolter rounds inside the pauldrons, and when you reload a weapon which uses them, you can use these rounds to reload the weapon without taking an action or a bonus action. And that would count for other people who have blasters. It's you, but you could say, for Azra and Gavirti, who heavily use bolter rifles, I can just kind of auto give you ammunition on my turn. Exactly.
Got it.
Which is great, because I can do the same thing, too, technically.
Teleporter transponder, like any armor, it's been installed to give you increased mobility, so you gain 3 charges, you expend 1 charge to move within 120 feet in line of sight. You gain these charges back at the end of a short rest. Refractor field, it's equipped to give you 120 temp HP, which is not affected by resistances, and refreshes after a short rest. The only downside is this is something due to age. Clunky design. Due to the close quarters and when this armor was created, you do suffer a -10 to all movement speeds. And, you gain disadvantage in stealth. This armor was made so long ago that it's not truly benefiting our modern styles of combat. This was more of a, when I have to one-on-one, it's because I don't have to move.
Yeah. Got it, which is fine, because now with my improved movement speed, it's a 30-foot movement speed.
Hey, that's
So
not
I'm
very good,
back to
though.
normal.
Hey,
Exactly. Back to normal.
Okay.
oh, gosh.
That's the... Ooh. Well, that's something different. Okay. Sorry.
That's great, August.
I thought I had found something. I'm like, nope, it's not. You have found the armor. You have the sword. Is the next step heading to the skull?
I believe so. Quick question.
Taking a long rest so we can recover all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, and quick question.
Mhm.
Was my chapter master's longsword with him?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What longsword is it? Anyways. Take your time. It's okay.
Save your enthusiasm till the end.
I will. Just saying, you're good.
This is a +3 vicious Vorpal longsword. Meaning, on crits, you deal an extra damage. And, let alone the extra damage, Vorpal meaning if you nat 20, you can lop the head off of a creature automatically. If that creature cannot be beheaded, it deals extra damage.
Sweet.
And it's a +3 weapon.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Also,
if it has any other.
It's fine if it doesn't. That's a lot.
what were the stats like for the the great sword you gave me?
Oh, great sword of sharpness.
Yep.
It is a beautiful sword. So 2d6 plus your strength slashing.
Okay.
On a natural 20, you deal an extra 14 damage. And when you hit...
Extra 14.
Yep, just flat 14.
Crap.
When you roll a natural 20, you roll another d20, and if you roll a 20, you lop off a limb.
Okay.
Or as
wow.
it up to how August might want to buff it. If it's just like a Vorpal, you nat 20, you get a limb but not a head.
It's to that extent is how I've kind of ruled it.
Okay, because it's hard to roll two nat 20s in a row.
Okay, so just like if you get another natural 20 after that natural 20, you automatically lop off a limb.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You completely sever a limb.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
The
dude.
name of your old chapter master sword is the Hemorrhager.
It's a dope name.
Don't name.
I like that.
Listen, you're gonna get hemorrhaged.
I'd be hemorrhaged.
That's kind of that's the bit.
What was the meme going around?
The
about?
Throngler.
There's, like, yeah.
The problem is, I really want to use it, but no one would ever take it seriously.
But there's only one
gosh.
Throngler.
Listen, there's only one way to get throttled. That's kind of what Hemorrhager is. Just a fun name for a sword to be like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what this means, so I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna wreck it.
that's
I now
awesome.
need to officially take Malkador off.
And it's
of
vicious, so when I crit, I also deal an extra of the weapon's damage type.
Yes.
Weapon damage dice. Sorry.
Yes. So you would deal
If the nat 20 didn't insta kill them.
if the nat 20 somehow.
I would
didn't
deal an
skill.
extra 70, an extra. An extra 78 slashing.
It's that wild, like, even if I don't hit you with this, I'm gonna kill you. Like,
Yeah.
and let alone, usually the nat 20 Vorpal style is like, this is gonna be head any usual human.
Awesome. And I know he didn't wield any sort of shield or anything, but I know he had like a. He didn't have a magical gun, but he had a bolter pistol, so I will take his bolter pistol.
Dude.
Just
I,
wear on me. I'm probably not going to use it. I am, however, going to turn to Azrael as we start preparing for this rest, and I'm going to take my old pre-all Imperium rifle that I have, and I'm going to offer him my antimatter rifle. It is a +2 antimatter rifle.
Antimatter rifle +2. Azrael takes this. I am unworthy, Primarch. I will bring honor. Takes this.
You will
Excellent.
make better use than I.
I will say you can for sure long rest.
Sweet.
all right. Cool.
And I will give you a very free. Luthien will suggest this. Let us rest on the heretic while we make for the skull. Like we're not just gonna make camp on Ball and wait, because it's like Malkador goes to Ball, Malkador's coming back. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what happened.
Yeah. It's like.
Just passively, are there any shields on the old Blood Angels corpses that were executed? It's like full shields.
Dude, those square.
You
You
those
want a
cool
29 AC, my guy?
If it's a magical shield, I'd like a 32, but
dude.
I will say right now, we'll box it in this.
okay.
If it's a 15 or higher, there's a workable shield. You know, and like that you can find fast enough. If it's not 20, it'll be magical. 16. There's a
Okay.
shield.
Yay.
Dude, and those shields are sick, too.
Mhm.
It's
Oh my gosh.
what we would consider in normal canon pre-heresy Blood Angel shield.
Dude.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to like. I'm not trying to like stack myself, but yeah.
But I am.
I accidentally removed Sanguinus from the encounter. There you are. Sanguinus, your AC is now 29.
Oh my gosh.
Next, my spear. Not that I need it, but
No.
Not that you need
you
it.
know,
but
watching,
Sanguinus's spear. He
dude,
literally in canon could just burn a world with it.
Mhm.
Just freaking power stone.
oh my gosh.
Full
Yeah.
long rest.
Yeah.
Everyone's healed
All
back.
right, awesome.
Everything refreshes, and we go off to the skull. Yes.
Okay, I'm not. I don't want to jinx this now, but I'm kind of happy that was the one time I didn't take any hit points.
Because long resting does have. I'm not. Again, it's that, yeah, there's nothing bad, but it's because we're not doing anything big and good. It's that, like, ooh, dang, yeah, time.
Yeah.
We're going to pull up.
Okay. I mostly just wanted that long rest, not only for you to take health points back, but I wanted my smites back.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
Yeah.
I wanted all my spell slots back.
Yeah.
Blasting through warp. Vroom! Within moments, we find ourselves at the skull. A planetoid carved to become the skull, reminiscent of these modified space marines. Still many kilometers high and wide, each with gravity fields and life support to be able to contain hundreds of stadiums and dozens of main platform events. As you approach, Luthien brings out of warp. We have arrived. You see the scattering of Imperial Fist, Space Marines, Dark Angels. There are actually, let's see who else are here. The Thousand Sons, the Ultramarines, the Night Lords, the Emperor's Children.
Well, with the Ultramarines here, they have the biggest army. So,
Yeah.
Ultramarine, oh yeah. All gathered. On approach, the eerie thing is the skull does not hail you, nor does it fire, but every ship in this sector is pointed at the heretic as you fly in. You see Azrael and Ghiberti are each like slowly inching towards the gunner stations aboard the heretic, just in that we don't love being here, but no one fires. As a tractor beam appears out of the skull and slowly starts pulling the heretic deeper into the eye socket on the left. As you land, where'd it go? There we are. You are approached upon landing by full battalions and legions marching. Now, Namorum, you would have heard from maybe some of the strike team. Sanguinis, you've probably maybe popped in here once or twice in your extensive life. The skull is always an ordered chaos. Soldiers are moving back and forth, fights are constantly being fought, bodies disposed of, armor resold, bets taking place. It is uncanny to see well-trained armies forming basically what we would call like the horse tracks, right? Like, you know, at like stable, suddenly armies appear. At the head, you see a warrior in Imperial Fist armor step forward. Luthien turns. Who wishes to speak? And he's kind of looking, because it's like, again, Sanguinis has a face, but Namorum, you are probably the name really being thrown around right now.
You speak and I will stand with you.
Oh, so that was the Space Marine though.
That was Luthien. Basically, I was like, who's going to talk before we go out?
Yeah.
I will speak.
Ramp of the heretic descends.
Okay, you gotta admit, like, us coming in there is such a power move.
Yep, helmet off, hair.
Hair, helmet. Dum, 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 dum. Descending down in step Azrael and Ghiberti. Technically, it's a group of 5. You two, then Luthien, then Azrael and Ghiberti. Each descend the ramp. The Imperial Fist takes off. I am Kazuko Romorpheus. I am head game master for the skull. And I am complete chapter master of the Imperial Fists. How do you wish to die this day, heretics?
I wish to challenge the chapter masters.
It takes a lot to cause murmuring in any of the Imperium armies, but you hear a little static on the wind as helmet chatter is immediately going off of, like, challenge the chapter masters, plural. You see Kazuko. It seems you are not only wrong in your heresy, but stupid in your ambitions. Namorum Herculeus, former custodes, worth no more than my spit. And spits at your feet. Azram Gaberti kind of like immediate bolter, like you kind of all feel they're
What was
ready.
his name?
Kazuko.
Kazuko. You were still but a child.
That
When
comes
in the
later.
presence of those much elder to you.
Kazuko stops. Go ahead and make me. This is going to be a intimidation check using your history check. It's that. Dang it! Historically, I am a major deal.
Yep, that's dropped me from +7 to a +1.
Oh, wow.
Because true intimidation would just be do what I say, but it's
That's cocked.
you need to use your historical value, shall we say?
Well, I am going to use knowledge from the past life.
Not from past life.
That's a 20.
20.
Nice.
Kazuko stops. Doesn't say a single word.
You will speak when spoken to, Chapter Master.
Gonna have to pull up another character real quick because Kazuko ain't talking shit for a while.
Oh, that's
What a
amazing.
flex.
It's like, the adults are talking.
We
love
lie.
that. You love
Oh,
to
we
see
lie.
it.
You'll love to see it.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Yep, here we go. Ba-ba-bum.
Marnius Caliber is still the Chapter Master of the Ultramarines, right?
Not in this
No?
world.
No.
Again, I had to change a
Where's
lot.
Calvin?
Well, cause, okay, think about it this way: a lot of canon Warhammer, like,
It's crazy.
is not only crazy. They wouldn't have sat by with like
The
the kind
Emperor.
of shit I had to change for this kind of
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, a lot of these
They
are
would
like
have been like, okay,
yo,
we're going.
Valiant
Horus Heresy,
Warriors.
let's go.
I had to kind of create characters. I'm like, we have to create characters to make the setting work.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair.
yeah.
That's why, like, because
understandable.
technically, fun fact, Azrael should have been the chapter master of the Blood Angels, but I'm like, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
Azrael one of these
I
dissenters.
know, when you gave the name, I'm like,
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
an ultramarine marches forward. Lucretio Therius.
How do you spell
I
it?
like knowing all of these
Lucretio, Lucreteo, and I can probably start messaging these two.
people. Yeah.
So pull up the messenger real quick.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum.
I thought that was Mercutio, so that's why I was asking.
Mercutio.
Mercutio.
Here we go. Lucretio Therarius, I guess. I'm kind of pronouncing it wrong there. Let me quickly grab, and then I'm getting Kazuko's full name here of Imperial Fists.
I got a little thing to say as well to follow up the
Yeah. Oh yes.
silence. So yeah, as I'm going to look at Kazakus and then at this approaching figure, and then to the amassed Space Marines, and just raise my voice. Imperial Fists, your chapter master spits upon the one who is truly loyal to you and your fallen brothers. Namorum Herculeus has been given title of Horus, Lightbringer. One who will shake this false emperor and break his chains upon you. And I, Sanguinus, stand with him. My vengeance has bled from the grave, and will continue to pursue the death of the true heretic.
Ooh, gosh.
Dude,
Okay,
that was
And I'm
dope
just
as
gonna
hell.
turn and stare down Lucretio.
You're gonna make me. This is a full intimidation check.
Thank you.
If you can see the DC 21, this is going to help the overall fight that probably will have to occur.
Do I have advantage?
Oh, for that speech, yes. Sorry.
For that sick of a speech, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm already at a 22. I mean, a 21. But I'll make it a 23 with knowledge from a past life.
What a flex!
Dude. See,
Couple thousand years of street cred walking in to back you up.
Right? Just like that meme, like, oh,
Okay.
Dr. Livesey.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Just 5 Space Marines.
Uh,
I bet there's a
That's
video
literally
of
us
that.
walking out of our ship, like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9,
oh my gosh.
I wonder if there is.
15. Because there are 15 possible armies to have to fight through Chapter Masters.
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now, that just knocked 5 of them off the list.
Dude!
Are they just like, yep, we're with you?
The Thousand Sons, the Raven Guard, the Salamanders, the Alpha Legion, the Death Guard, I'll go done.
Okay, alright.
Oh, well, I should say,
Oh
done to
my
the extent of they're not going to fight. They're going to say, okay, if it shakes out that we all have to go, we're done. We're not going to send our Chapter Master, or the Chapter Master, like, we're not going to go in. Yes. I will say, though, that was the big check, though. You can't do this a bunch of times.
Not gonna
I'm
lie,
happy
I know
with
there's 10 other ones, but knowing it's those, it's like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, we just
Oh my
had to fight
gosh.
this guy who I just.
Oh, excuse
him
me.
to shut up.
The 10 other ones are technically 9 because the Dark Angels are one of the 9.
That's true. There.
Right.
Luthien is your Chapter Master. Dark Angel. He's already down. You did, again, heavy. The Alpha Shift had that terrifying political initiative to
Yeah.
get Luthien on your side.
I think honestly,
Lucretio,
Namorum and
Kazuko.
Sanguinus could probably 2v8 these guys.
it's very
I wanna
possible.
see it.
The
That is very
remaining,
I have the Sentinel feat.
the
They try to
Ultramarines,
touch you, I
Imperial
just
Fist,
bonk.
I also
Um,
have my polearm feed, so if they get in range.
because technically the Sons of Horus don't exist
Yeah.
if we're being super. Well,
But
'cause
that's
Yeah.
actually my next question. Is there technically a legion out there that would be technically the Sons of Horus, but are not?
they're about to become like it's kind of the legion that would form under Namorum.
Any
It's,
of the loose ones that are like, yeah, here. All the ragtag ones.
yeah. I'm sorry, Sam kind of called it. It's
I
depending on
love
how
that
this goes.
though.
It's because Azure and Gabirti, yeah, they're close to you. They're not the only ones. They've said it's all of these members of the many legions that would become the Sons of Horus.
the Death Watch. It's basically the Death
Yeah.
Watch. That's sick.
So, here we go. You've got 8 Chapter Masters, though. Lucretio and Kazuko, Lucretio is the one who will speak. Because Kazuko kind of is now done.
Yeah. I
It's,
just told him to
He
sit
is
down.
what would you do
Okay.
if fucking... who's a great historical example that would still hold up in today's world? I know,
George
George Washington being like,
Yeah.
I fought for your liberty, bitch. And you're like, yes, mister, your face is on my dollar. Like,
And the corner.
at the quarter, and
has
multiple. Like,
Well,
it's...
in this case, it'd be Jesus telling you that.
Yeah, well,
because
yeah,
it's
'cause
like
technically,
literally Sanquinala
symbols-
is literally Christmas, for
Christmas.
them.
So, there are
I have a
still
holiday dedicated to me.
8 dwarves.
What's the
Lucretio...
chance it's my holiday?
No, it's not.
Dude.
Oh yeah, how wild that would be.
Yeah.
We have
Let's
already
fight on
passed
Christmas.
that.
Okay. Be funny though.
Happy
Here we go.
Sanquinala.
I have to check. Oh, where'd it go?
Oh gosh.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying
No,
to
it's fine, it's
find. Can't find his name. Shit.
What legion is it?
Well, the Iron Warriors are the legion that's going to speak next. Because out of the Imperium, Space Marines,
So it makes-
Imperium Army names.
Well, not the Iron
their
War. If it was the Iron Hands, it's just
chapter
like
names are going to
we saw the
bring
we
in-
saw the freaking Imperial Fist do this. Let me do it to
Mhm,
show
mhm.
them off how it's done.
Let's go ahead. Here we go. I cannot find it.
That
Oh,
felt
here
good
we go.
when he spat at you, and I was just like,
Sorry, because there's no way I have these names memorized. Landian Caselade. Landian approaches now of the Iron Warriors. Landian will speak. We have heard much of the one now called Horus. And your presence, Primarch, is honoring every member of the Imperium here. But, and you see as he kind of like does open a single palm, we serve the Emperor. You are merely heretics, and you prey on our hospitality here in the Skull.
We
That-
served
yeah.
the Emperor. We serve the Imperium. We represent the Imperial truths. Progression, unity, brotherhood.
You see of the World Eaters, Ephraid
they go bad.
now steps forward. Ephraid, if you do not serve, you will die. Pick your arena and go quietly to your deaths. And you see the World Ephraid, doom, 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 echoing across probably space itself. This pounding of this
World
legion.
Eaters for ya.
Really, yeah, they're like, no, it's very much no check need. Ephraid wants you dead. He's probably not super down.
I will approach Ephraid
Mhm.
and stand next to him and look him in the eye. Will you step into the ring as well? Or will you hide behind your battle brother's strength to mask your cowardice?
Ooh. Ephraid just, I will step in. And I dare other chapter masters to step into the ring with me. You see a lot of armies are now, like, still well coordinated. Again, ordered chaos, but boom, boom, doom, doom, boom, boom, like slamming different weapons, shields, breastplates. Lot of noise until Lucretio, who kind of holds the most weight, being the Ultramarine chapter master, raises a fist. Is this why you've come? You come to challenge the chapter masters, daring to bend our wills to yours.
No. I challenge you because you refuse to see reason when I have sent out a message to all,
What?
providing proof. It is not something I enjoy doing. It pained me to see one who I call father betray his own imperial truths. It pains me that he murdered those that were once his brothers, that he tried to kill Sanguinius, that he sent Malcador the Sigilant to kill Sanguinius.
You see, Lucretio takes this. You speak of pain, and yet you continue. What man holds pain and continually drives the knife into his leg? What man knows pain and continually speaks falsehood? You speak of pain, you speak of treachery, you speak of heartbreak, and yet you act only in accordance to further pain amongst all. I will step into the ring. For I will show you how one deals with pain, and it is through your death. You see Lucretio at this point takes a spear off his back, boom, and drives it into the ground in front of him. Ephraim walks forward, boom, drives it into the ground. 2 official spears have been driven.
I'll gesture my arms out to the other chapter master standing idle. What say you?
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Sorry, kind of breaking the, like, intense.
It's okay.
No, it's all good.
The
It's all
intensity
good.
is still there.
Yeah.
So, we need... I'm going to put all the names in the chat, because I should have organized my chapter masters better.
It is fine.
For some reason, I'm like, I'm just going to put them under each of the names. I'm like, wow, that was a stupid decision. I'm just going to send the 8 that you're dealing with. Now, Lucretio, Ephraim have driven their spears. I'm going to make a personal check for Kazuko. Kazuko does drive his spear in as well.
Good.
Even though he is...
If he had hesitated, I would have looked at him and just...
It's very much
expectantly.
like, yeah, this is intense, but I'm like, I would be less of a being if I do not.
Yeah.
There are 5 left. Landian, who you know is... He seems more open, but there are some that have yet to speak. Kormgald, Moraz, and Aegean of the Word Bearers, Night Lords, Iron Hands, and Emperor's Children have yet to say anything. Namorum, this is going to be your persuasion now, because persuasion or intimidation. Because Sanguine is you did your big one and got 5.
Does mine offer his help action?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Well, I still have my inspiration as well.
So your inspiration.
You're good. You're set.
You set my
I
go.
want to do this.
Because you can roll it. Again, DC 21. And what do you add to this?
Oh, for persuasion?
Or intimidation. I'll say whichever one, because you can just kind of be very open, or you can exert authority.
Well, persuasion I get a +5, and intimidation I get a +8. But I don't want to use intimidation.
I respect that.
Because, like, that's
Yeah.
not what I'm trying to do. Like, I don't want to fight you guys. I just have to because you won't listen.
I really respect that. So you're
Yeah.
going to roll. It's +5.
Okay. Okay. I will use my inspiration just to see if I can get a bigger roll.
Okay.
Because that is a 16. So,
Plus
Oh,
5?
plus 5.
So
that's
21 already.
21.
Use inspiration, see if you can crit even.
Nope. That was a natural 1.
21. You see Landian speaks from the Iron Warriors. We will not spill our blood with our brethren, but the Iron Warriors will watch. The Word Bearers, the Night Lords, the Iron Hands, and the Emperor's Children all agree with the Iron Warriors. No other spears are driven.
Oh, it's just the 3.
That's
The 3 big ones. Ugh.
At this point, Luthien steps forward, takes his spear, drives it. Doom! I fight as well. The Dark Angels have seen the coming battle, and we wish to free our brethren. You see, there's a lot of that, like, again, murmur that comes in of, like, well, Dark Angels, you were already kind of, no one liked you. It sounds very bad.
But it's true.
But it's bad.
They're powerful.
So
Oh,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
we're looking at a 3v3.
I like it.
I think I'm just going to end, like, before we leave to go to the arena. Do you think I wish to spill more of my brother's blood? Do you think this is what I enjoy? I do this because I want all of our brothers, all of the Imperium, to progress again and not rot under dogmatic rule. I say this because I have seen it and I have felt that pain. A pain none of you should ever feel.
Just quickly checking in, because that's 5, 15, 18. Yep, because the 2 lost.
So, player to player.
Yep.
Which one do you want to focus on?
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, mostly I think I want to focus on let me find his name again. Lucretio.
Okay.
Because that's just like, yeah, the World Eaters, but that's just
I want Ephraim.
yeah, that's just him gassing off
Fair.
steam.
He
and it's
looked,
just like,
he looked
you know,
into Sanguinus's eyes and did not falter. So I am going to.
Which I
Ethan is,
respect. I respect that,
respectful.
though.
Yeah, and Kazuko, I feel like if I went for him, that'd just be mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's one thing to insult his being and then be like, and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I'll let Luthien do
There
him.
we go.
Take care of him.
But I will say, like, with this, I
Crucio.
do not intend to kill them. I just
I
intend
also
to,
don't.
like,
If I accidentally nat 20 with the hemorrhager right off the bat, then he's dead. But
yeah.
And that's always a possibility. Let's be honest. D&D, you can call a non-lethal shot, and it's
then
not.
Vorpal it.
Yeah.
You never know. And
Because like we can down him, but we won't kill him. So yeah.
Kazuko. Just making sure they're all in the initiative. Luthien is in the initiative as well.
Oh, I also got to take my inspiration out.
Yeah, make sure you get your inspiration.
Okay.
I will say, important to note, this initiative will be the very split second, 20-second
Okay.
type initiative.
Okay.
Because that is the arena. It's if you're not acting within 20 seconds, or well, for us 20 seconds or split second, you just die. Usually it's because there's like 20 different
Yeah.
battled up people in here who are just whoa, whoa, whoa.
And there's
Yeah.
like 4 we're dealing with. So yeah. Or is it 5? Excuse me.
You're dealing with only 3. It's
3,
a 3 on 3. It actually worked out
wow.
really well
Oh
for
my
you guys.
gosh.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, Luthien Sachata is on your side, as well as Namorum and Sanguinius. I mean, a Primarch, a Chapter Master, and a Horus versus 3 Chapter Masters actually is a pretty fair fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when, as we walk into the arena, I'm gonna cast Bless on the 3 of us.
Excellent.
So yeah,
Bless.
because that's a perfect 3. We all have a D4
Oh, nice.
for our attack rolls or saving throws.
Here we go.
We get D4s.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
It's that, or I get a 31 AC. Pick your poison, August.
Yeah. So that's for attacks or anything.
Attacks and saving throws, you get to add a D4 to all of them.
Go ahead, roll initiative.
As does Luthien.
Ooh, Lucretio coming out strong with a 23. Ifred getting a little behind. Kazuko coming up last with an 11. Oh, and
That is a Simp 20.
Luthien. Oh, hell yeah. Luthien coming in strong with a 17. Dirty 20 or Sim 20?
Simp 20, yeah.
20 and
22 with a natural 20.
Nat 20 Sanguinus.
Dang.
Here we go. Sanguinus, you are barely going before Lucretio. Because Nat 20 keeps him before. He had the 23.
I was like, he rolled higher than me, but
Here we go. I'm going to
But,
quickly make sure I've memorized their attacks because even I have to deal with this.
Yeah.
They can make 2 attacks. Do this. Wow, that's gross. Because they have some tech stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Sanguinius. Begin.
yeah, I'm gonna first bonus action Vow of Enmity on Ephraim, so I have advantage on all attacks against him.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm going to. You have made your grave, and I'll charge him. Back with the hemorrhager at advantage because Vow of Enmity.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20.
No fucking way.
I'm gonna roll the advantage. Okay, so I just nat 20 though. I just.
What a fucking way to start.
You have made your grave.
Before he can draw a blade. Doom, doom, doom. Ah! Crowd
Nice, tell the
erupts
freaking
into
story.
cheers as a Primarch thought dead immediately shows up, one-shots one of these. Ephraim's dead.
I'll
Full
turn to Lucretio and make my second attack on him.
No advantage, of course.
No,
what a
unless I'm
fucking
flanking.
way to just no. You are dead.
Hey,
You want to talk the talk? Fucking walk. Like that.
Yeah, I'll just raise
My
sword
body's
in the
running
air.
cold right now. That was actually
That
scary.
was sick. Does he get a point?
Point of inspiration just
Yeah.
for like walk up, boom.
What are the chances I do it again? I'm
Let's
gonna
see
use
it.
my point to re-roll that.
Oh,
It
If
would have
you
been
could take
a
down 2 chapters.
25 to hit.
25.
We're gonna roll. That's a natural 19.
Oh, I was.
Oh my
so close.
God.
Oh, I get extra 10 hit points from Darkwood's blessing. Would those stack on top of my shields?
It would. Because it's all temp. Because technically your temp shields, they count as temp, but your shield refractors are their own thing.
I like it. So yeah, I just boom, and I am going to. So yeah, it's a 30, a 31 to hit, 34 to hit.
Oh fuck! That hits.
So it's going to be. I'm gonna booming blade this one too.
Oh, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Crap.
You'll love to see
So
it. Oh my gosh.
that is. I'm shaking. That's 13 magical slashing from the hemorrhager, and 2 thunder.
Boom, boom! Lucretia immediately looks her as you basically pistol whip him with this blade. Boom!
And when he moves, he'll take 2d8 thunder. I'm also going to.
He's gonna move,
step,
so take 2d8.
Yeah, well, before I'm going to use the rest of my movement to
Oh.
basically step so I'm within where Namorum can rush up right next to me, basically.
Excellent.
So yeah, he'll take 2d8 as he moves. Is he disengaging?
He is not disengaging.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do. No, Lucretia's attacking you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You took out Ifrit so fast, Lucretia was like, I guess.
So 8 thunder when he moves.
8
So-
thunder, because he does have to do a little bit of move come
Yeah.
up. So he takes 8 thunder. Keep in mind, chapter masters are not allowed to have the shields. Or part of the thing, they actually keep it rather open, right? Like, it's part of their honor of, like, no shields. So right now, you're just dealing with a lot of hit points from these guys. Like, easy
Okay.
enough of, like, with you, boom, 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 very Dune shield vibrations coming off in every attack. Chapter masters, they are just naked to the world of,
Yeah.
like, why am I chapter master? Because I can take it. Lucretio is going to, though, attack. He's going to attack twice. It's plus 10 for both of these. That's only a 14 and a 24.
Yeah, he needs to roll a natural 19 to hit me as I just catch both.
He is, though, then going to do one of his things. Can you still make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, sure. Am I within 10 feet of Namorum?
Yes, you are.
Technically,
Battle
yeah,
just
yeah.
started. Yep, everyone rushed.
Con save is going to be only a 13.
Only 13.
This is against a disease or being poisoned.
It's curse.
Curse. Okay, nope. So yeah, only a 13.
He stares into your eyes. You fight well, Primarch, but you must fall. Poof. Your curse, you cannot be healed by any hit points for a minute.
Okay, I get
For a
10.
minute. So that's like what, 2 rounds?
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once it's in combat, it's like, wow, even a minute feels like forever.
Yeah.
Which is fighting.
Yeah.
Lucretio
I'm
takes
just
his
so sad
turn.
my vow of enmity is
Namorum.
gone.
Turn starts.
All right.
Flank him with me.
Oh yeah, I'm going at him. So yeah.
Already.
And he's engaged with me.
The fact that you took down Ifrid at the beginning, he's the one that had cool shit.
Amazing.
Sorry,
Oh
Namorum,
my
what are you doing?
gosh. Alright.
My frickin' Raldoran sword coming in clutch. Blessing of a fallen brother. Also, make sure you add a d4 to all your... Oh! I was supposed to add a d4 to that save.
Please do so.
Okay. Oh, okay.
17.
17 makes it. You're good. DC 17
Uh,
exactly. Oh, you can't be charmed for 24 hours. Or
Cursed. Sweet. Sorry, I forgot about that.
you're totally good.
Okay, so I lost track of my first 2, not gonna lie, because I will say that kind of distracted me from
Sorry.
remembering my numbers. But, so that was a 9 plus 8.
17 on the Crucio.
Make sure to add a d4.
Oh, yeah.
D4.
Yep. So.
Yeah, bless.
And he didn't hit me, so I still have concentration.
Okay, that's a 3.
So total of 21.
So that's a 9 plus. Wait. Yeah, that was a 9 plus 8. Yeah. Got it.
17. Oh, so Synth 20. Yeah.
Yeah, Sim 20. Yeah.
Synth 20 hits exactly.
All right. Awesome. Okay. Let me. I'm just gonna roll these both. Why not?
You're very lucky it didn't hit you though, because I'm like I really.
Wow.
love
Okay,
stuff.
that's an 18 plus an 8.
18 plus 8.
Plus the D4.
Plus
20,
the 3.
plus 3. Yeah, hits on 29.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm not kidding. That is another 18 plus 2 plus an 8.
So 28.
Yeah, that's a 28. I'm not
So,
joking. It's
I
really
think you
right there.
hit.
Okay,
And
okay, so all 3 hits.
All 3 hit.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Alright, so that's 3d8. Because I'm using my spear, not using
Yes.
my bolter. 3d8 plus. So that'd be 15 plus 15. Okay, so that's 14 plus 15, so 29?
Yeah.
Yeah.
29. Lucretio is immediately looking heavily hurt. As you both go in, boom, 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 boom. Namorum, you spinning your spear, slashing through, heavy hit point damage. Lucretio is immediately kind of backed into this double corner. As it happens, Luthien charges Kazuko, and right before he hits, takes his blaster pistol, drops to his knees. Luthien spins under, starts shooting up at Kazuko, dealing a bunch of hit points. Just trying to take down Kazuko for you guys. Just that, like, it's not smart to 3-on-1
Yeah.
because it leaves us open.
Yeah.
Basically, like, let's cover. Like, good job getting down.
It was going to be like 3-1v1.
But I will say,
Honestly, this makes it easier because we don't. have
Luthien
time
is going
for
to
this,
buff
so-
in some of his Dark Angel stuff. Kazuko failed certain stuff. Kazuko is drained and is already looking bloodied. As Luthien comes in, boom, 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 and Dark Angel tech magic slams a bunch of hit points from him. Doesn't heal Luthien because he was already full, but Kazuko is now already bloodied, just to immediately start winning this fight.
Yes.
Namorum, as you engage, Kazuko is going to take his turn.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he took points. Excuse me.
Kazuko can attack 3 times. He's Imperial Fist. He's good.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, that's very good. 27, 25, 16 on Luthien. 2 hits on Luthien.
Neither would have hit me.
Brag about life.
I will say I did roll very low for Lucretio.
Yeah,
very
I
surprised.
believe you. I believe you.
Well, dude, this guy is ultramarine.
Why do you think I wanted a shield?
Yeah.
Luthien takes 76 points of damage and is also bloodied as Kazuko beefs in a bunch of stuff and just goes, I will not fall! And just slams. You watch as his gauntlets kind of glow as he boom, 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 and the last attack grabs Luthien's head, slams it as hard as he can on his knee. Luthien immediately vomits blood and teeth as his jaw looks shattered amongst his helmet. As Kazuko just screaming righteous fury. Brings us top of the hour, Sanguinius, that's you.
So he's engaged with me, so
Yes.
Namorum's getting the flanking, but I'm
Exactly.
which is perfectly fair. I'm going to bonus action. Can't do any of my spells, or else I lose bless. So I think, yeah, I like that beginning, but now I don't have that affinity.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a good start, you know.
Okay, that is.
Excellent start.
First attack is only a 19 to hit.
Shield spell comes up, misses.
Sweet. Second attack.
And that's plus the your D4,
Yeah, plus my D4 from bless. 33.
Easy.
Okay, I was like, math?
Yike.
Why do I keep putting this down? DreamWorks is breaking me.
Yeah.
So that is 13 magical slashing and booming blade, which will deal 5 thunder and a 2nd level smite,
Hell yeah.
which is going to deal an extra 3d8 radiant, which is, oh gosh, okay,
Actually, nope, already used a reactionary shield.
13 radiant.
13
Nice.
as you take him to bloodied. In this, you and Namorum both go doom, 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 doom. It is that cool. When you knock him back with your sword, Namorum, you're right there, spear under, slamming back, pushing him into Sanguinius' sword. Boom, you're just volleyballing this
As
body.
he's bouncing around,
Dum,
just a
dum,
quick
dum.
little line to say, I wish for your honor you could resign.
I wish for peace! And just immediately he's not going to fall. That makes Lucretio's turn. He's pissed, so he's gonna make 2 attacks at you, Sanguinus,
Yes,
and
he is.
actually he's gonna devise attacks. He has to. 1 at Sanguinus, 1 at Namorum.
Okay. Roll the one on me, and then I'm gonna sentinel him.
That's a nat 20 on you.
Okay, I'm gonna sentinel him. For
wow.
what he's doing on Namorum.
Wow.
So it's you basically can't get to Namorum. He's gonna have to attack you.
He can attack Namorum, but I get a free reaction.
Oh no! I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Cool. So Namorum.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Namorum, that is a full miss on a synthetic 19.
Wow.
So that is
okay.
He rolled a 4.
Wow. Okay.
He has insane buffs,
You know,
but
I'm kind of glad you said that because I was going to say use Portents. I want to say
31
that for
to
later.
hit.
31
reaction.
hits.
Wow.
So wait, here we go. He is hitting you. So here we go. This Ultramarine is buffing in a bunch of damage for you. That is, yikes. Oh, this might down you. So he deals his slashing plus radiant is going to already become on the first, not even double dice, 46
Okay.
points of damage.
I'm down. My temps are down. So.
Oh yes. Your
Yes, 'cause
temps
I
are
had,
going
those 100, I had 125 temp thanks to Darkland's blessing. Gave me the extra 5.
Yes.
So I'm at 79 temp,
79 temp.
and I'm gonna roll my damage.
Here
real quick.
comes the double dice from his attack.
Yep.
Another 29.
Okay.
Now here's the big thing: is he has a big old smite.
Yeah.
He's gonna use this. So that's gonna be with his buffs because he always auto adds in an extra 4d8 of radiant. Yikes! That's another 61 points.
I'm still up. He's hit my hit points though.
So you're, how many hit points are you at?
With 61 coming in hot, I am at 46 out of 57.
Yeah.
However, I also wanted to make a dex save from Hellish Rebuke.
Hell yeah.
DC 15.
He's gonna legendary resist it.
Okay. So
let's
he'll
go.
take half. 18 fire damage, half to 9.
He resists fire already, so that'll
Alright,
have
so-
to get to 4.
Sweet.
I forgot. He's the
and
Ultramarine.
from my Sentinel attack, he's going to take 14 magical slashing and 14 radiant.
So 28 total?
Yep.
He'll only take 18.
Ooh, okay.
Because his attack, he now has his immunity to radiance going on.
Got
It's an Ultramarine rage is basically
like
what
it.
he
Ooh,
just pumped
that's
in.
nice. That's
So
nice.
he just did a bunch of smite damage. It's this big old thing where he goes, I am now finally
So to
at
keep
my
Bless, I
ultimate."
have to nat 20. Well, actually, I only took to my hit points.
You only took 11 to your hit points. Yeah, it doesn't
so
have
it's
to
just a DC 10.
Yep.
Okay.
because it's only when it hits your actual.
That's a natural 20. Plus.
So you would have been fine either way.
It's a 30 on my concentration check.
Yeah, Bless is still up. Say that. All right. Lucretio does this insanely fucking cool thing. Blasts out. His sword comes down, breaks through your shield, and cuts just forehead to
Yeah.
nose down.
For a drop of blood.
I will give much more than that.
Oh, you're still young.
Namorum, that's you.
Jeez.
I'm
It's
gonna-
like, that's cute, you chillin'.
So, question. Who's he engaged with right now? Because he attacked me, then he attacked him.
so
But he
technically,
missed me.
He did miss me.
missed.
Yeah.
He is technically engaged with Namorum.
Okay. So you still get the D4, but
It's
not
because
advantage.
whoever you end attacking
Yeah.
is that like
Wait.
that's kind of how it works.
Wait, I had advantage?
Last turn.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you
I did
use
not know I had advantage, but yeah. No, I
go ahead and roll
didn't.
3d20 if any of them are d20.
Oh,
I'll allow
okay.
extra
Yeah.
damage.
Because I just
Holy
like,
crap.
No
well, the
worries.
last time I re-rolled because I lost track of what my first two rolls
gotcha.
were. So yeah. But okay. So technically 3 re-rolls.
Roll
for
3
advantage?
times, and it only matters if you get a nat 20.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so that was yeah, that was 6 for the first attack, so +8.
Are these for the last
crap.
turn's ones that were double checked?
Oh yeah,
Or-
just yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
now
I'm
you make your
sorry.
attacks. No,
okay,
you're good.
let me
It's
one
late.
more time.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, one more time and you add a d4 to all of these ones.
Okay, well that's a 17, so yeah, none of those were natural 20s.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we were
Now
just
it's
making it.
actual.
Now it's the actual.
Okay.
Like, let's do.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
good. This is
okay.
an insane fight.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a 15 plus 8. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26. 26 to hit.
26 hits. Even with his shield up.
That's still up.
Damn.
Oh no, he has his reaction back. So.
Reaction back.
Yeah, so
Oh
he
yeah.
hasn't shielded yet.
He hasn't shield, but that's not gonna help.
Yeah, it's not gonna help.
25. That is 25.
25 hits.
That is 28.
Hits.
Okay, and in
Lord.
one of those, I will put a smite in.
Good lord.
Okay, so
I'll let you know.
is-
You might do it here in the morning.
Okay. Good.
So I will say, because again, we clarified everything. Unless it's an accident, we are trying to like
We are.
spare life.
Yeah, I'm not going to kill him.
Well,
and I
mine
don't.
wasn't. That was a Sam accident, but not a Sanguinis accident.
Yeah.
I accidentally behead you. Like, oops, I take it back.
Okay.
Put it back on.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so that would be 48. Yeah.
48.
Okay. All right.
This might do it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill him, but like enough to like disarm him, I guess you could say.
Well, yeah, it's like hit him
Defeat
down,
him.
defeat him, knock him unconscious. The new 1D&D rule playtest is like unconscious now a condition where it's like you'll be at 1 hit point and unconscious if you choose to down someone non-lethally.
Okay.
Which I'm like, and that
Then when
helps.
they're not making death saves, yeah.
And it helps clarify.
29.
29.
Yeah.
Barely.
Because I don't add +5 to my smites, right?
No.
No,
okay,
just
then
the
that's
normal.
29. Yeah.
Barely still up.
Okay.
Looking
And
on-
I will say this can end now.
truly on death's door, I will say give me an intimidation check or persuasion. It's again your choice.
Yeah.
But-
I will once again go with persuasion.
I am gonna say you're probably gonna bring a point of inspiration in the finale because I think that's the best roleplay of like I will only persuade, not intimidate.
Well, that's not good because that was an 8 plus a
5,
5, so
13.
yeah, 13.
Yeah, doesn't even get close to what he rolled on the dice.
Which was
19.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
alone his
yeah,
goes.
Oh, that's what he needs to hit me.
Yeah. I know.
yeah.
I know.
He has a 2 in 20 chance to hit me, and
he's
one of those 2 in
trying
20s
his
is a
best.
crit.
He's doing his bestest.
But
He actually
he
is.
doesn't respond to your words, Namorum. Luthien and Kazuko. Luthien snaps hard. Kazuko almost goes down.
Jeez.
But as spear plunge deep, Kazuko kind of stops. Takes burning fist. Boom! Slams. Luthien hits ground hard. Doesn't get back up.
Oh, dude.
Luthien is down.
Okay.
Sanguinis, that's back to you.
So he's engaged with Namorum.
He's engaged with Namorum.
I'm gonna roll at advantage. Okay. First one was a natural 1. I just rolled 2 nat 1s.
Roll a third net one. Let's see what happens.
My heart jumped. It's a 4.
Oh.
Yeah, they're right.
Oh my god.
First one misses.
Go in. The lingering effects of Lucretio's last attack finally set in, and you feel your mind just burn in this migraine of all migraine,
Ow.
and just stop your body cold.
Second attack.
Second attack. I get attack twice.
That's better. I rolled 2 12s.
2 12.
So that's a total of 23 plus the d4 is 24 to hit.
24 hits, just above, so he won't use his shield.
Yeah. This is your last chance to yield.
Never.
9 magical slashing. 8 thunder. And the radiant is only 2d8 because that's an 8 already. And that's a 6, so 14.
Radiant isn't applying.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
right. No.
He is barely alive. Actually, barely alive.
Yield.
He on his knees before you. No! Gah! As he stabs into the ground, pushes himself up.
And
He is barely alive.
he's got a booming blade on him. I'm going to step back.
You force him to. He would have to go down if he attacks you.
Flex him like
So
you're
I'm
not
gonna
even
and I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna step back, so you can take an opportunity attack. But then I'm gonna move to where I'm within 5 feet of Namorum back.
Gonna take an opportunity attack. That's a 19. He
That
hits.
hits.
Dang.
So you're going to take 39 points of damage.
I'm still up.
As
Dang.
you as well, also barely up, as Lucretio is not one to ever go down lightly. He's then going to take this moment. He's not going to attack. He's going to use a big old once-a-day action. He's going to heal himself 100 hit points.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot. Can I have a hellish rebuke as he hit me? Dexterity saving throw, please.
We're gonna do this because he was using his action.
That's true.
Opportunity attack.
Was the reaction on me?
No, I gotta play by the rules. You got opportunity attack and you reaction before his turn. He cannot heal minimum damage even on a save. Lucretio slams his spear, meets your sword. He closes his eyes, opens his hands and arm.
I will salute him with the sword to the brow, and then slash the sword to the side, and he engulfs in flame.
Drops. Namorum, that's your turn. Kazuko's the only one alive, but barely. Luthien is down. Lucretio just went down.
Oh, and a D4.
Yeah, boys.
Oh, well, that was an... Oh, I thought that was an 18. No, that's
This
a
is
13.
intense.
But still.
I'm just...
23.
I
That
can't
is a
express
23?
how happy I am that
23?
I took out the other
Yeah.
day.
Kazuko's gonna shield.
Oh,
block
okay.
it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He definitely shields.
Oh, gosh. Oof. That's a 15. That wasn't a good one.
Not a good one. Last attack.
Alright, come on. Ugh, that's a 5. Oh my gosh. That's a 17.
I got 5 temp as well.
17.
From
Yes, you
dropping
got
every
5 temp.
0.
Not
Kazuko still stands as he reaches fist glow. Dum, dum, ka, 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 as he is fighting kind of bare-fisted, just with his gauntlets. He is the chapter master of the Imperial Fist.
Yeah.
It's gotta happen.
Using them fists?
Kazuko is going to then punch you thrice, Namorum.
Okay.
Which I will say, you've carefully avoided damage, but he's a beefy boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh shit.
Well,
the other guy drilled through all my temp in like 2 turns.
21 misses,
Okay.
28,
Wow.
and that 20 for a 30.
Jeez. Okay.
Kazuko coming to play.
Oh no.
So this is going to be,
Nani?
there's the crit damage, the other damage. He is going to use his Imperial Fist charge to,
Wait. From my 120 temp hit points?
I'll tell you that in a second. First, actually, I need you to make a strength saving throw, DC 21, as he is trying to knock you prone, to do an ability where if he can knock you prone, he gets one last attack to just, slam you into the ground.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's a fun ability. A couple monsters have this. I mean, he's not a monster, but...
That is 25.
25. You succeed as he, boom, boom, tries to, you barely arch your back, boom. Armor keeps you up. Here we go. Holy
Also,
shit.
how many hit points was that for my 10.
He dealt you 102
Wow.
hit points with that
Okay.
big crit in hand. Luthien was holding his
Wow.
own. 102 with the crit. You still have a bit of
I
your
have
shield
18
remaining.
like on my shield.
18.
So that's very
And he
impressive.
didn't knock you down, so he can't take his other attack.
Mhm.
So that makes Kazgo's full turn. This 3 fist. Boom, boom, boom. Just both fists slamming together. Namorum, you barely stay up.
Jeez.
Sanguinus, that's your turn.
You have fought honorably. And by our honor, I know I cannot let you surrender. And I will salute him.
Kazko will take.
And I will strike him.
Go for it.
Since he's engaged with him, can I have advantage?
You do, yeah.
Nice.
Well, because Kazko is in the act of trying to
I just
knock
hope
you
I
to the
don't nat
ground
20.
right now.
Okay, I
Oh.
did a nat 20. We're good.
You're not 20.
We're
Okay.
good. That's a 23 to hit.
23 doesn't hit.
Alright, there's
Because he will shield.
second one is
Kazko?
much more. Okay.
The problem with any Imperial soldier, they fight to
30.
the death. Fuck. 30 hits.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Bruh.
will pump a smite into it as well as deep booming blade.
Yeah.
This is my last spell slot. Goodness gracious, I didn't expect to use all of my stuff here. So that is minimum sword damage, so only 9 magical slashing, 5 thunder, and 11 radiant. So 25 damage.
As you salute him, he salutes back. He always knew. Kazko falls. We are out of initiative.
Quick lay on hands to Luthien if he's still alive.
Luthien, I will have to make 1 death saving throw for him. Oh, technically 2.
Dude.
He's fine.
Okay, so
well,
these guys are down, yeah?
Ifred is the only one that's dead. The other 2 are just down, and because you said you were not going to kill, they are just unconscious.
Sanguinus made an
I-
example of Ifrit.
I am going to lay on hands on both Lucretio and Lassico, and I will help them up on their feet.
They both get up. Kazuko immediately takes the knee. Dum. I've been bested.
Yet you fought honorably.
Thank you. Lucretio doesn't say anything. You see the Ultramarine is getting up slowly to his feet. I did not want to believe that my life was a lie. Namorum, Hercules.
Neither did I. But my name is not Namorum anymore. I am Horus Lupercal, and I will fight for my brothers, for the Imperial citizens, for the rights and freedoms that they deserve. If we are to have peace, he must be stopped.
Then you see Lucretio turns, and he and Kazko in one voice. We fight! Boom, 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 boom. A thunderous beating, like a heartbeat, from the Imperium itself. You didn't die. Only killed 1 chapter master.
I will take his spear and I will personally give it to his successor.
Yeah, that's
That's yeah.
Uh,
Carry his honor with you into battle, as there
Uh,
is no nobler death than to die defending your truth.
Yikes. Oh
As
my
I just
God.
approach this world eater.
Yeah, right? Like, here we go. He,
What are
damn,
the
yeah, I
chances
gave him a
nat
goal.
20 on the Emperor round 1.
Yeah.
Ifrid's, oh yes, his successor, Crash Helltaker.
Oh, I love that name.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm like, ooh, I like that name.
It's like, yeah, that's pretty sick.
Takes this. Doom. Doom. Brethren, it's time we head to Terra.
I'm assuming because it's like triple the distance to the skull, we get a long rest on the way.
Here's the pure luck check, though.
Oh, if he
It's-
comes to us. That's true, because my presence is able to make it so he can't pinpoint us exactly.
But when all
high
of
do
these
you
people
have
all
to
go,
roll?
I guess we're fighting the Emperor, that's a beacon.
How high do you have to roll?
To have the Emperor not come to you, or to be able to safely go to the Imperium and like long rest, you want a 16 or higher.
Okay, 17.
You've seen the future, Horus.
Yep.
Horus Lupercal says no. 17? Hell yeah, that's a
Out
good use of
curiosity,
one.
what are the chances we leveled up before the fight against the Emperor?
I'm about to quickly tell you if you did.
Okay.
Because that would be nice.
Yeah, just
Just a little.
Because that each of those were how much?
Paladins.
Where's
gosh,
the
have I been doing this
CR table? Monsters by challenge rating.
Okay. Just to confirm, so whenever you're adding your hit die, do you also add your charisma modifier?
Your constitution.
Constitution.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
I haven't been adding that. Gosh dang it. So that's what, 6 times 3? Because my constitution modifier is 3.
So that's 18 more hit points.
Yeah. Gosh dang, I'm sorry.
Luthien did go down, so it's really only divided between the two of you.
And I one-shot Ingrid.
Yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You both are going to gain from that fight 12,600 experience points each, putting you at a grand total of 15,600, which puts you above the necessary requirement to get to level 7.
Nice.
We will kill the Emperor together, brother.
Yes.
Holy shit. Here we go.
6.
Sanguinus, you're gonna heal, I assume.
Long rest is nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And get my 120 temp back.
Okay, 96.
Lucretio is going to heal, but Lucretio, while helping, will not be in this fight.
That's
Again,
fair.
chapter masters are going to be leading the.
This is so we can get into the Emperor.
Exactly.
2v1 the Emperor.
Basically,
Yeah.
And because it's not going to be a 2v2 because we
So-
took out his second
So
hand.
we are like level 7 at this point. Yeah.
right now you are level 7,
Okay.
or you have taken your 7th level
Okay,
of the
alright.
class.
So, August, I also did a dumb where I didn't even add my constitution modifier, so my health now is 99.
You bitch. How? I mean, I get
Oh,
it.
gosh,
I get it.
dang.
You're level
Like-
7 paladin.
Because it's like
With,
sometimes
like,
like,
a
oh, you're
gross
supposed to
con.
add your constitution modifier. It's like, I haven't been adding it this entire time. So it's just like, now I'm at
Your
it.
health is at 99.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That's way more than me.
That
Okay.
99. Well, to be fair, we have a giant paladin over here.
Yeah.
Big beefy boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some
so-
oily
Hey,
boys
guess
in
what?
this
I
fight.
took my 6th level in Paladin. So now we have 2 auras of protection.
Ayo!
Hey.
Jamie shows up for the battle against the Emperor.
Here we go.
I wish.
The
Okay.
heretic's not going to be in this battle. You know, the ship.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
fine. We
I
wanna
just
save that for
achieved this
finale.
thing called Divine Allegiance.
What?
Okay, let me get Divine Allegiance.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's part
creature
of
with
my,
a-
yeah.
Takes damage. Reaction. Gross.
So, wait. My opportunity attack technically counts as reaction.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. To magic set.
Actually, I will have to say, Namorum,
Yeah.
you took Oath of the Crown.
Yeah.
I don't want to change too much yet,
Uh-huh.
but if you do not succeed, you technically won't be Oath of the Crown anymore. You will have officially broken your
That's
oath
fair.
by raising your hand against the Emperor.
So would I just be bumped back levels, or would I just
You
be
become
same
an
level?
Oath Breaker Paladin.
Not the first
Second
time.
Not the first time.
Not
Hey,
the first
if you had a
time.
nickel for every time. So I'm just wondering,
Speaking
it's
of
like,
Breaker
because
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
this sounds really bad. If you kill him, you didn't break your oath. In fact, you more or less sustained it,
Oh,
right? You
so
broke.
if I don't kill him. Okay,
Or-
but if I do kill him, I'm still an Oath of the crown?
Yeah. We'll
Oh,
put it like this,
okay.
because it's like you technically upheld your oath by vanquishing him. If the Emperor lives, by all accounts, you attacked him, you failed, you are an oath breaker, right? Like, hey, you did not protect the Imperium, you did not protect the Emperor and the glory of the Empire, right? It's a weird conundrum of
okay.
technically you are still an oath to the crown if you succeed. If not,
Interesting. Okay.
Nice. So on our way there,
on our way, as you love rest.
ceremony, which I don't think Namorum has benefited from any of the ceremony. How many hours do we have?
This is I'm going to roll a d12.
And that's how many extra hours we have on top of the 8-hour rest, or
You might lose out on the 8 hours. While the Emperor's not coming to you, and you have the possibility,
okay.
you want an 8 or higher on a d12 to give you the 8 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a 12?
That is a 7.
Oh.
But according to D&D 5e, an hour of a long rest, if you're walking this, as long as you're not taking big actions, you're fine.
Okay.
Sick.
So the last hour of getting out of the skull arena and going will count.
So, thing with ceremony is it is ritual. It takes an hour to cast, but doesn't cost a spell slot, and is light activity.
It is technically light activity, yep.
So, could I just bamf a few of those onto...
Listen, you can't marry all the custodians.
No, I just want to marry Namorum.
You just want to marry Namorum real quick.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No,
it's,
we'll get plus 2 AC as long as we're within 30 feet of
it's
each other.
a ceremony
okay.
of
Okay.
a wedding ceremony bonded in marriage. You both have a plus 2 AZ.
I also want to dedication him so he gets a D4 to all his saving throws, and coming of age so he gets a D4 to all of his ability checks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this all works. This is gross.
Yeah. So,
Gosh.
and then if I bless during the fight, that'll be 2 D4s for some of the stuff. 2 D4s for your saves, with our
Jeez.
bonuses here.
It's kind of gross.
You're the one I'm
actually.
worried about the saves because.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. This is really gross right here.
So go ahead and add a plus 2 AC
Oh.
as long as we're within 30 feet.
Which I will incorporate. So, Namorum, your current AC is 27. Sanguinus, your current AC is 31.
Yep.
You're gonna need it.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you will have 120 temp HP.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh my shit. Here's the important thing. Luthien and the other chapter masters will get you in. Therefore, they cannot help with this fight.
Yep.
Their goal is to keep back the forces of the Custodes surrounding Terra and the Emperor himself. It is an assault on the homeworld.
In this case, there's about 10,998 custodies left.
And
9,998, excuse me.
And as we've seen, one Custode can stand up to 3 chapter masters. But like, each one is the equivalent of a Namorum. And so
Yeah.
that's why it's going to take the might of the Imperium saying, no,
Yeah.
we will not go quietly into the dark.
Yeah. Jeez.
Here's the choice. Azrael and Gabirti can go with you, provide cover, or they can stay at the Heretic. Because again, Luthien can't be on the Heretic. He needs to be leading the Dark Angels.
True.
Azrael and Gabirti could take the Heretic into the space battle to help provide cover above wherever the Emperor is.
That works for me.
That's
Also, it
fine.
doesn't risk them dying.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
it kind of still does, but it's like
But
instead
not
of
like
them
the
on the
Emperor.
ground, they're up
Yeah,
above,
because if they were on
keeping
the ground, that's a great
the
risk.
initiative 20 count random encounter stuff from happening,
Yeah.
like cover fire or bombs or stuff like that.
I like that idea. That'll be very helpful. And
Oh,
if it's
gosh.
just like a 2 of us against the Emperor and a few of his minions, then I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking down the camera. This is the grossest stat block I've ever created in my life.
Grosser than Khan.
Grosser than Hades?
Grosser than this Aramite armor.
I don't like that you're nodding.
Okay.
Jeez.
Let's kill him.
Khan is gross, but Khan has strategy, has weakness, right?
Yeah.
Not
because
that the
he's
Emperor
he's
doesn't.
not the biggest. He's
Mhm.
literally like a human.
Because if
sized
Khan
compared to
went
He's also
too
the
big,
youngest
he
of
would
the-
have become
Of
noticeable.
those super
The
units.
Emperor didn't
Other
have
than-
any weakness or
than,
qualms to say, I can just roid myself
Yeah,
out,
Tyler.
steroid. the Emperor can just continually gain what he needs.
Tell me, does he have any stat above a 30? Good.
Yeah.
The Emperor,
I expect a very
Demand
hard
you.
fight from this guy.
I will give you. We're going to kind of cutscene how you enter the fight.
Yes, please.
Coming out of warp, the thousands of ships from across the many, many Imperium. We see the Thousand Sons, Raven Guard, Salamanders, Alpha Legion, and Death Guard swarming like flies around the main ships as the Ultramarines, the Imperial Fists, the true Space Marines, the Iron Warriors, each with their heavy artillery space tanks, are pointed at Terra. As the Iron Hands and Night Lords and Emperor's children come out of warp, they are immediately bombed to hell as heavy cannon fire from the homeworld erupts as a spear of ships drives itself downward, burning off, desperately getting to a point where you can start actually forming rank for the fight of the freedom and agency of the Imperium itself. Horace, what would you say?
So, honestly, what Horace is thinking is this hurts him. This isn't what he wanted, but he knows what it's needed.
By the second, thousands of your brethren die. You hear each and every scream and cry and oath given before the explosions, before the cannons and bombs erupt. It is like a reverse waterfall of cannon fire from the surface of Terra, but you cannot stop. Pressing ever downwards to the planet's surface. Finally, you've broken atmosphere, and like an umbrella, your ship spread, immediately drawing the fire, drawing the power of the Emperor and the Custodes out from the central column.
I do want to say something as soon as we're breaking through, before we break through. You know me as Horus Lupercal, the wolf that brings the light from the darkness. A brother to the legions of the Imperium. Never again in your life will your actions carry such consequences. Never again will your duty matter as much, and nor will any other glory taste as true. On this day, we take back our Imperium. Will you stand with me?
While this is happening, Azrael and Ghiberti, holding pots, start slowly dripping purple and black and silver over you, and with their bare hands begin painting it and polishing your armor to become this night wolf to bring the light. Finally, Ghiberti holds a silver pot to you, Sanguinus. You dip your fingers in as they direct. You draw a silver sun on Namorum's face and helmet.
As I do that, can I cast Aid?
Yes.
Please increase your hit point maximum and current hit points by 5. I will also do it to myself and Azrael.
Azrael. Okay. Keep that in mind. To yourself as well.
So I'm at max of 71. In my max hit points.
104.
71. Oh yeah, what's your current hit point?
71 out of 71 with 120 temp.
Hell yeah.
I need it.
71, 120, 104, 104, 120. Your armor. Jet Black Knight. Specked with starlight of the silver paint that glows. You are a child of the universe, a son of the Emperor. But you are Namorum Herculeus. You are Horus Lupercal. The silver sun upon your face seems to glow. As right before you exit, Azrael stops, pulls out a simple Federation badge, magnetacks it to your armor for communication, for luck, and for peace that we can bring to all nations.
And I will also say, as soon as this is over, you will keep a promise. Both you and Gilberti.
They both nod their head. It has been our only wish.
I will silently, wordlessly bless them. Because I already aided Azrael, the third bless target will be Gilberte, and we will each get bless as well.
So, with that ceremony, you now have 2d4s when it comes to saving throws. A d4 for basically the attacks and everything else, even though there's probably not going to be checks.
Okay, so that's a 2d4 for
Saves.
saves.
1d4 for checks and 1d4 for attacks. I'm only getting the d4 to attacks because I would assume Sanguinus is already dedicated.
Yeah.
And he's too old to come of age.
Yeah.
By Primarch standards. You are a wee child.
I will let you know. The battle is a blur. It is very much like a dark movie where you just see flashes of boom, bodies, boom, blood, boom, buildings, boom, tanks, boom, swords, boom, guns, boom, blood, boom, 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 blood. Before you know it, both of you stand, untouched thanks to the armies, at the entrance to the throne of Emperor Demondium.
Eternity Gate.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Let's roll initiative.
Alright.
19.
Great start. Okay. That's a 2.
It's okay, if we pincer him,
A
that'd be good.
2 with a nat 1?
No, I mean, like, that's 2. I
Oh.
rolled a 2.
So,
Oh, you get a d4 to these from...
Oh,
Coming
gosh.
of age.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, coming of
okay.
age will give you a d4 to your initiative.
Okay.
thank goodness the Emperor's buffs.
5, 6, 7. He's gonna roll a 6.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I learned from last
Fuck you,
time.
Jafar!
What did you say, you
Oh,
bastard?
shit. He was gonna act first.
Okay.
He is not.
5, 6, 7. So that's... Well, wait, excuse me. Yeah, that's 7. Excuse me. Okay.
So 7 total?
Yeah, 7 total. Yeah.
The Emperor, thanks to that 6, will be acting after Sanguinus Buried.
Wow! Oh my gosh. Hey, I can't use any more of my portents after this, so yeah.
Yes,
That
that
was a
was
good one.
the big
Yeah.
one.
Now we're pincering him in the
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh gosh.
Boom, boom.
Oh, question: did I get any inspiration from any of the other stuff or no? Just to
I'm
make
good.
it
It's-
clear.
Yes, to clarify, if you can survive this, you will have an inspiration to bring to the final battle from
Okay.
your just good roleplay of, I'm only persuading, I'm not intimidating, I'm not forcing, I'm not conning. This is only the truth.
Yeah.
The world, golden light shines forth, standing before you, golden armor, wreathed from head to toe, a face you've seen before, Sanguinus, Namorum, a face you do carry, Emperor Demondium. My 2 lessers. My younger brother, whom I was forced to kill. And my soldier, considered a son. Betrayer. You see, Demondium cries. Real tears.
Oh, real
Sanguinus will be
Real
crying
tears.
as well.
I never wanted this.
But you invited it to our house.
You listened to him.
Phew!
You gave yourself away, the greatest of us, to the least of us.
I
Lied.
brought
Existence.
only joy and prosperity and hope for a united empire.
Under
His command.
and the Imperium rots nonetheless.
You are but a puppet, lion.
The rot is with you, and I will show you why I hold this name. Rah! As charging forward, Sanguis, that's you.
Okay.
I will, staying within 30 feet of
Yeah.
my friend here,
Yep.
step in front of Namorum, bracing for impact as he rushes towards us with the shield, sort of catch him. Vow of enmity, advantage attack.
Advantage attack. Got the vow.
Okay, well that's not a natural 20, but that is already a 30 without the d4
30.
for a 34 to hit.
34 hits. I will let you know, barely, but 34 hits.
Holy crap!
I've got the D4s though. Trust me, this is,
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
need it.
Holy crap!
Okay, so the first attack is
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
15 magical slashing,
Damn it. Okay.
3 thunder, and I will
Thunder.
not pump a smite into it yet.
Boom, 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 boom. He has a refractor shield. 2 starts drawing.
I will take
into
my
his
second
power.
attack.
Go
At
for it.
advantage. That scared me. We're good. Okay, also not a natural 20. I need to add the d4 to this.
Mm-hmm.
31.
31 barely hits again.
Okay, 12 slashing.
12.
And that is all.
Seeing goes boom, 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 boom. The Emperor is going to make 4 attacks, 2 against you, 2 against Namorum.
Okay.
And that's the first part of his turn. Whoa! Wow, that was shit rolls.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck.
Huh.
A natural 1, a natural 5, and a natural 8.
Wow.
The lowest of those was only 8,
The highest.
a synthetic 24.
That misses both of us.
The
But-
Emperor has a plus 16 to hit.
He made an attack on my dear
The-
friend
well,
here.
The
Yeah,
last
continue.
attack is an 18 plus
Oh, okay.
16. So Namorum, the last attack that was directed at you is going to hit for a 36.
Oh wow.
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Gotcha.
Okay.
So he can hit.
That's a natural 20.
Now, I will let you know.
Oh.
The Emperor's ability.
Okay.
Immutable form. It is something granted to him by his armor, so he is not able to be beheaded or delimbed.
It's fine.
But it's that's where the extra damage comes
But
in.
if
on
we
the
wanted
next
to,
ones.
we can still like deal a lot of damage.
Oh,
either way.
shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Because again, it's a crit, so you're adding all this damage and then doubling, right?
Second level Divine Smite into it. So that's going to be 6d8 Radiant, which I'll roll that real quick. So we
And
do
the
that
Emperor's going to quickly, here we go, he can bump in a bit of damage to you, Namorum. So that's going to
Okay.
be...
I'll write all this down and I'll tell you when you're ready.
Yes. He's dealing D8. He deals extra damage. So 1, 2, 3 D. There we go.
Okay.
Plus-
What kind of damage is it though?
This is magical slashing damage.
Okay, so it wouldn't really do anything because I'm immune to slashing, but not
Yeah.
magical. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all good. That's all good.
Well, it's more or less what kept you completely unscathed through the peons of other custodians who were coming in with non-magic weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
it's that really nice. So that's 25 plus 9. 34 points of damage to Namorum.
Okay, so that makes my shields 86.
Mhm.
Alright,
So-
write that down.
Write that down. Before I get to the next part of the Emperor's turn, because that was just his melee portion of his turn. Sorry, Sam. I saw the look on your face. I'm so sorry. Sanguinus, though, how much damage are you dealing, though, to the Emperor in this moment?
I gotta add numbers. Let me
Cantrips,
math.
yeah.
Okay, 'Kay, I've got all the dice rolled.
'Kay,
Okay, 'Kay, I've got all the dice rolled. 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 'Kay, I've got all the dice rolled.
Dude, you got so many good songs, okay?
Thank you.
Like, seriously, though. I'm just gonna auto Shazam anytime I'm here.
76 slashing
76.
and 46 radiant.
I'll let you know. Radiant goes off on him.
That's good.
The Emperor, even though he exhibits a lot of radiant damage, he doesn't have any resistance or immunity. So, how much total?
A total of 122.
Okay.
You have broken his shield and done just a little bit to the actual form of the Emperor. What does that look like as boom, he goes, slashes Namorum. You feel deep cut comes to your shield, coming in close. Your name will be remembered as heretic, but not in my heart. As he goes slash you.
As he feels a pierce under his arm, just as I will withdraw the blade, having drawn blood.
The first blood drawn from the Emperor in thousands of years.
I will sort of. Are the gates open behind us?
Yeah.
Big battlefield. I will splatter the Emperor's blood out towards his custodes.
I need, go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage. If you can hit a DC 30, huge shit's gonna happen. Right, you got the D4s with this.
Good lord. Okay.
Did you do it?
I got the D. We're about to fuzz out.
Yeah.
Dude!
Whew. Blood.
18 plus 2 from the D4 plus 7 plus 5 from the D6 of knowledge from a past life.
For the archives of the Imperium history, whatever transpires this day, every member of the Imperium knows where they were when they heard the blood hit the ground of the God Emperor who hasn't been touched in over millennia. Droplets of blood, a hush falls. The Emperor stops. Here comes the next portion of his turn where he gets to cast a spell.
That's what I
Or
thought
what,
you were
attack.
gonna do.
I need dexterity saving throws from both of you.
Remember, you get 2 D4s and plus my 4 for my aura protection.
As this is a gigantic.
With my
Spell.
aura
Ninth
as well.
level.
Yeah. Oh, your aura should be. Are you using D&D Beyond?
I'm just no. I'm
Okay.
using aura.
All right. So
Just aura.
here. So add 2D4 plus 8 then.
Yeah.
To your dex.
With everything going
Okay,
on.
2 to 4.
I'm only adding plus 10 plus a D4.
Only plus 10 plus a D4.
29.
That does not beat the dexterity
I
saving throw.
assumed it didn't.
Fuck you!
I rolled a 15.
I'm telling you, the lion's the fucking grossest
know.
piece of shit.
I know. That they literally shot him into orbit so he couldn't do anything.
Yeah. He was
only
supposed to
reason
be
he's here is 'cause
forever.
Khan.
Yeah. Khan was like, I need him.
28.
28. 2029 don't succeed.
Oh yeah, 29. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that is going to be 14 d6 of fire and 14 d6 of bludgeoning. I'm just gonna auto roll
Wait,
this.
we do get resistances
To the
from that.
bludgeoning.
To the
because-
bludgeoning.
Well,
Yeah.
bludgeoning and fire.
Oh,
For
you
mine.
get fire.
Yeah,
and
I don't
mine.
get
Oh,
fire.
okay,
I have.
You're gonna
other
have
stuff.
this. This is a total of. I'm gonna give you first. So plus 101 total. It will have both. So you're only going to take 50 points of damage,
Wow. Okay.
but
I
only
take full fire and half bludgeoning.
so 79 points sanguinous
Total. After
Total.
having the bludgeoning.
after the half. Yes,
Jeez. Okay.
and
I
more-
still have 41 temp.
41 temp, 36 temp.
Yeah,
that
36
was
temp.
his big. It's a level 9 meteor swarm
Got
that
it.
he just.
Yeah.
And you see, it's not just here as pure rage. His eyes glow white, and all across the battlefield, custodes, dark angels, these new armies and legions that form and fall within a matter of minutes are dying.
It's a natural 20 on my concentration check.
Hell yeah.
Bless is still up somehow.
Bless is still up somehow.
I don't get it.
The final portion of his turn, and he will choose to do so, is to do a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
But he is going to use True Strike. Twin cast it with some of his points. So he has advantage on both of you, and as long as he can keep it up by the end of next turn.
It is concentration.
Concentration.
What do you mean by that?
So he gets advantage against both of us on his first attack next turn.
True Strike is a cantrip where
okay.
if by the next turn you haven't broken concentration, you get auto advantage. He is twinned it, and so I will let you know though, he's got a crazy. It's called Steel Focus. He's got advantage just based on his con saves. He's going to True Strike. Namorum, that's you.
Okay. Alright, so
Get it.
I get to roll a d4. Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. And just to confirm with the sword, it's d6s, yeah?
Yes, 2d6 slashing.
There you go.
Imagine if you lob off one of his limbs.
You get it. This would be wild.
Gosh dang it, why did I have to roll on that? Okay, so that's...
Make sure you add a d4 as well.
Because he attacked you last, so Namorum
Yep,
does.
so I will get the advantage on my turn.
this is... synthetic 21.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already have advantage.
But you've got
on it.
3 attacks. Again,
Yeah.
like, it's a terrifyingly balanced, overpowered fight.
That is a natural 20.
My God.
That's a
Plus
limb.
4,
That's a
plus
limb.
8.
That's a limb.
Oh my gosh.
So that's
I'm
32.
going to roll again to see if I can
Again,
get
his
that.
immutable form thing doesn't. It prevents the loss of limb, but that's
But
going
that's
to
going
be.
to be the extra.
Let's go. Let's
So
see.
you won't need to roll again because you can't
Oh, I
lob off
won't?
his limb, but you get the extra.
You get extra damage.
Okay, I can still at least get more extra damage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna start. Tell me how much you want to pump into that nat 20, like smite wise. I'm just gonna get the
Okay,
dice.
Yeah, sure,
that's an
double.
11, so yeah,
Yeah.
it just...
So
Well,
it'll do
automatically I
like
get an extra
extra
14.
because it's like a lesser vorpal. It'll do the extra 14 because you crit and because you can't lob his arm off.
Okay.
Probably.
So what's the damage dice?
Okay, so 2d6 plus 8.
It's one of those weird rules.
2d6.
with extra sharpness.
So
is really
and how much smite do you
That's
want to
the
put
DM.
into this? Remember, smite will double for you.
Oh, yeah.
Big smite.
Eagle Smite.
Oh yeah, Beagle might. Oh wait,
Eagle
how
Smite.
much of a level can I go into?
Your
Uh,
highest level spell slot.
It's 3, if I'm not
Stat.
mistaken.
Third level
Do
Smite.
it, do
Do
it.
it.
Or no, wait. No,
No, you-
second.
Second?
Excuse
Okay.
me. Wow.
That'll be. Is he a fiend or undead?
No, he shouldn't be a fiend.
he is not a fiend or undead.
Okay, so it's gonna be from the smite 68.
Okay.
Okay, 68. 1 second. Let me. I can just give you the dice here, Nathan.
Alright, well I got 3
68.
on me already, so yeah.
Crit. Yikes. So that's here's
So-
your doubled.
So I just need 5, yeah. Wait, no, 68, yeah?
Yeah, 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 more, excuse me.
3 more dice.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
got 3 right here. Okay.
There you go.
And then
Plus
yeah,
whatever your weapon's doing.
plus the 14 flat from the weapon
Right.
critting, and for not being able to cut off an arm, it doesn't have like a vorpal
Okay.
D8 damage, but that's like DM ruling.
Yeah.
So if you want to give him extra damage dice, then
I might no.
Yeah.
That is
Fair,
it's
'cause
the difference
not
between
in
the
weapon.
weapons.
Yeah.
Because the spear's already busted.
Oh yeah, and then my 2d6, yeah, that's right.
And then 2d6, and then all this plus
2d6 plus 8.
Plus 14.
2d6 plus 8 plus 14.
Okay,
so
well, okay. I'm just gonna have you remember this because I know I'm
Well,
gonna
it'll be
forget.
46 because
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay,
30 plus 2d6.
30 plus 5.
Yeah,
That's
35.
my plus attack.
Yep.
Alright, and then the 2d6 plus 8. Oh my gosh. That's an 8, so 16 right there.
16.
And then the 14.
Oh my gosh. 65 points of damage.
Whew. Okay, so
The only reason I
okay.
did more because I had vorpal.
Yeah.
Okay, I do want to confirm something. So, because I rolled again to see if I could get a natural 20 just for my crit, does that count as an attack?
No. The
no.
extra roll. For
Okay,
the
okay, then I can roll
next attack.
one more time then.
Yep.
Okay, okay, cool.
Nat
Yeah.
20.
Nat 20.
That was a natural 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Dude, 65 points, that's
That's
great.
good.
Takes him
Alright.
from looking
Here you go.
perfectly fine. Like, you break the shield and just nick him draw blood. Namorum, taking your spear, boom, poof, you drive deep into his chest before planting a foot and boom, backflipping out, land knee. He looks horrifyingly hurt. Blood runs. At the end of your turn, he's going to take a
How many
legendary
rounds
action.
has it been?
This is round 1.
This is round 1.
Holy crap! Okay, I thought this was round 2.
No,
Oh my gosh.
Round 1.
Oh my gosh.
And I will let you know, be ready. Legendary action's coming out.
Alright.
So here we go. He is going to attack Sanguinus.
Okay.
Okay.
Sanguinus does a 42 hit.
Unfortunately, it does.
Oh, excuse me. No, I did that wrong.
It was a 50.
45.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross as all hell. His sword will attack you. 2, 3, 4, D8. So. Plus. Oh, I love it when it's an even number. 50 points of damage.
Okay. He has gone through the shields. I am at 62.
62.
We're going good, guys. We're going good.
Let's see if
That's-
we keep Bless. Because that's a DC.
25.
Yeah, DC 25. Okay. Because I get plus. Did I map this wrong or am I smart? Let me count. Nope, that's only a 19. We lose Bless.
So,
Okay,
have
so
that
you
in
lose
for
the D4.
The one of the D4s.
One
of the
You lose
D4s.
the D4 to your attacks and the D4 to the extra D4 to your saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
There's still a
but
D4, yeah.
what about the 2D4?
Oh, it cuts into one.
it just
D4.
once.
It
Yeah,
makes it
has
one
it.
D4 now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright.
Sanguinus, that is your turn.
All right. I would have hellish rebuked him, but my sentinel attack already happened to
Yeah.
draw blood. Vow of Enmity is still up.
I'm still up.
I will sort of circle around the Emperor, position myself so we have a perfect
Circle.
flank.
Okay, perfect flank.
Okay, so that is a 32 to hit.
A 32 does hit.
Sweet.
Again, these 30s and nat 20s we need. He-
Yeah.
Yep. 10 magical slashing,
10.
6 thunder,
This is thunder.
and no smite.
No smite.
And then my second attack. I rolled 2 15s in a row. So that's going to be total of 30 exactly.
Exactly hits.
Dude.
Alright.
You technically have a better armor class than the Emperor currently, but again,
By
his
one.
armor class is without any buffs right now.
This one I am going to pump a first level smite into.
Gotcha.
So the slashing damage is a 12 magical slashing
12.
and 13 radiant.
The Emperor looks bloodied.
And I'm going to then, as I draw even more blood, constantly just splattering his gates with his own blood,
Yes.
I'm going to level the sword. I have always returned, more loyal than you ever were. And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Namorum.
Namorum, you have a 29 AC, my guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
This is truly gross levels of
Yeah, that-
D&D math.
So that was what?
You're going to have
Shield of Faith, your AC is 29. So AC 31, 29, 30 for the Emperor.
Yep. And that's my turn, ending with a perfect flank.
Legendary actions coming off.
Please do.
But he's going to use a spell for this legendary action.
I want to see him try.
Well, you want to see him try, don't you?
Yes, I do. Drop me right now,
He is going
or I'm going to nat 20 him.
to speak a word of power.
Ooh, power word kill.
No.
Stun.
Cease. And you feel it echo deep into your bone as some level you are still connected. You are stunned.
Okay.
Yikes. So important to note when you are stunned, Sanguinus, you autofill Strength and Dex, and attacks against you have advantage. So on the Emperor's turn, True Strike has now worked.
Yep.
He's got it on you, so he's going to take the first of his 4 attacks against Namorum with advantage.
Right. Yeah.
So, hold on. Hold the phone.
What?
A 22 doesn't hit.
Nope.
No.
Higher of the first 2 rolls was a 6.
Oh.
30. Barely hits.
Oh wow.
Oof, yeah, 32. Those were 2
okay.
16s in a row. Oh? 28. Barely misses thanks to that shield fate.
Yes.
So,
Holy
first
crap.
of 4 attacks, only 2 hits.
Only 2
Which
hits.
is wild stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Again, my guy adds 16 to stuff. This is gross.
Yeah, that's
So,
wow.
he is going to make...
He isn't the Emperor
Plus-
of Mankind for nothing.
So, yeah, 26 plus...
Jeez.
50 plus 75 points of damage total.
Okay, so my shields are down.
Shields are down and you're at 65 hit points.
65. Wow.
At the start of his turn, you watch as he... his body starts regenerating and healing. He gains back an instant 40 hit points and no longer looks bloodied.
Okay.
That is the attacks. He's going to cast a spell at you.
What kind of spell?
Well, the kind where when you auto-fail a dex save, it becomes deadly.
Fair.
Disintegrate. He doesn't have to disintegrate. Again, that's more Lichdom, like high
Yeah.
fantasy. These are like what could still be considered tech spells, right?
Got it.
What we know as Sunbeam,
Wait,
As
so
a-
this is a tech thing.
a tech spell, yeah.
Would my area strike have anything against that?
What the fuck? Wait, no.
Machines with 120 feet suffering jamming and malfunctions constructs suffer disadvantages on checks against you.
Holy shit. This attack may not work. Because it's tech. This is sci-fi. There's no magic. This is all explained through technology. Namorum. I am rolling in the box of doom a check to have this work. Now this is the Emperor's armor. I will use them to stat. Let's see, it's the intelligence base. There's a plus 11 to this.
Okay.
Would you like me to use the Galaxy dice or one of the command track dice? I'll let you pick.
Is it a disadvantage because of the...
It's a disadvantage, but it's a plus 11 to this roll. Which dice should I use?
I'm going down Galaxy.
Galaxy dice.
Yep.
The DC needed for it to just work as function is a 15.
Okay.
It's not. It's pretty actually simple tech what he's doing. It's not like a crazy like level 9 spell. I mean, some people, it's
Yeah.
level 6, but that's normal.
Yeah.
You want the lower of these two rolls
So
to
below
be
15.
below 15 with 11. It needs to be a 4 or lower.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because it's a plus.
It's
10.
plus 11.
that's
So
right.
the
plus
first
11.
roll.
Oh gosh.
I'm not gonna tell you what that was.
Okay.
Here comes the second roll.
Alright.
Motherfucker, that was the exact same roll.
What was it?
Yikes. Namorum, you watch 68 damage and about to be blinded, which could, in theory, knock you down. Another tear forms in the Emperor's eye. Die. It is simpler to just die. Namorum, your hand has clasped the Emperor's on a natural 1.
Oh!
Times.
No.
Flips you around. You feel your body become airborne, but saves what would have been
And I get the effects of
a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Effects about I'm like, you took no damage. What would have killed Sanguis?
Yeah.
What would have just auto killed, failed that save, automatic. Sunbeam does not function. The Emperor's last turn, he's gonna make a cantrip. He is for sure gonna do Chill Touch though now, because that is the best option for him.
He's gotta hit me an advantage.
Hit you with advantage because it's like I want to stop. Actually, nope. Namorum, he's so pissed at you. He's going for you.
Okay. That is honestly deserved.
He has to make a ranged spell attack, which isn't as great as his normal melee. He's a high caster, but
He doesn't get advantage against Namorum, though.
He does not. Namorum, I didn't see. I rolled the galaxy dice and my storytelling dimension or Nat 13 blue star dice.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
Wait. Okay.
Because he accidentally rolled
I
advantage.
actually rolled advantage. I haven't looked. I swear upon
Okay.
everything in my life, I haven't seen these dice.
Okay. Someone's telling me star dice, so let's go with that.
So not the galaxy, but the star, the blue stars.
Oh, galaxy. Excuse me. No. Galaxy dice.
You want to go with the galaxy dice. Okay?
Yeah.
I need you to come look
Okay.
at the galaxy, the gray galaxy dice.
Galaxy dice. Is it this one?
Because look what you almost
Oh my gosh.
So
I
you chose
can't
right?
make this shit
I
up.
have chosen
chose
wisely.
wisely.
The blue dice was a nat 20, and the galaxy was a natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I can't. I can't make this shit up.
Oh
that is
my
the
gosh.
coolest
This
shit.
has been... This Star Trek campaign has just been...
This has been amazing.
This has been
nuts.
wild.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
Chill
a good
touch
word
does
for
go off,
it.
which not only it would have done just 4d8 of damage,
Oh, just 4D.
But you would have been
And-
able to heal.
wouldn't been able to heal. That's the Emperor's turn.
Alright.
Namorum, that is your turn.
Okay, come on, baby. That's a 21, so probably doesn't hit.
21 does not hit.
Okay.
He does have gross. I will say, nope, he just stacked you. You went half flank. Damn. Yeah, because English is stunned. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I got excited for a
Gosh,
second.
dang. Okay, that's a 3, so that's not gonna work. Okay, come on, baby. That's a natural one.
You, Emperor, closes with you, and it is sparks flying. Your spear is chipping and breaking. The metal is as Emperor, boom, boom, boom. You know if you let up your full strength even for a second, he will instantly slay you. As die, sleep. Your brethren will take your place. You will be nothing in this galaxy, and I could still love you. As your attacks, you try to attack back, and that now you're being pushed back into a corner. At the end of your turn, he's gonna make his legendary action against you. Shit, that is a 45 to hit. Not a nat 20 though, I will say. Not a
Okay.
nat 20.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's worse that he doesn't need a nat 20 to get a 45. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go,
Just
Namorum.
Just a little bit.
32 points of damage.
Okay.
What kind of damage?
Yeah.
Magical slashing.
Magical
Or-
slashing or magical or and slashing?
Magical. It's slashing that is magical. So
Okay.
it's not. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No. I kept note of that from the beginning. I'm like, he does have attacks that can do that, but like, I can assure you he would never use them because it would require a lot of minions to be around, and it's just kind of a 2v1.
Okay. All right. So.
So not halved from his armor.
Not halved. So
Okay,
you
so
are
down to 33. Okay.
33, 62. The Emperor's at a pretty good score, but remember, he does regen on his turn.
Yeah.
Sanguinus, that is your turn.
You go.
Saving throw. Here we come.
Con save and throw.
I do have a plus 11 to this.
That will help. Again, his spell or his tech is different than his attack.
That's a 30. I rolled a 19.
A 30 beats the DC 25. You succeed. You are no longer stunned. That's the Emperor's big powered stun.
Is that
gone? That is
end
your
of my
turn.
or I have my turn?
End of your turn,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Alright.
If it was
I
nat
have my
20, I might
reaction.
have done. You have a reaction though. So he's gonna use a legendary action when you unfreeze to just attack you with his sword. Just big old.
No longer at advantage.
No longer advantage though.
Punk.
Hold on. 27 doesn't hit.
Nope. As I will just.
Angry that you're alive, Namorum, he turns, goes to slam, saying goes, boom!
Yield and be forgiven.
Yield and die with honor. The Emperor's turn once more. 2 attacks to both of you, but no advantage on either.
Well, I'll Sentinel as soon as he aims an attack at him.
Okay.
At advantage with elementary.
Shit. That is a nat 20 on you.
Oh, God.
Namorum. But the second attack is only a 25, misses.
Sentinel attack.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Did you nat 20 it?
Witness.
I will then do the damage before your turn, or before the damage goes to you. But that was a 35 and a 44 to hit you. Yep, both hit.
I'm gonna pump my second level Divine Smite into it. My last one.
Crit coming in. So I will, of course, Sanguis be dealing all this damage to you. Let me total this up. Plus the second attack. So.
Oh gosh.
It's like 5/8. Okay. From the hemorrhager. 96 points of slashing.
96
And 46 points of radiant.
Holy shit, wait, what the fuck?
Whoa.
96,
I
and then
rolled
how much?
so many 8s. 46 radiant.
The Emperor's on death's door.
As I strike his blade piercing through my chest plate. I'm assuming I'm gonna drop here
No.
or die.
Yes,
I
I've
will
already rolled your
just
damage.
stab into him. Finish him, Namorum.
He takes you by the back of the head, pulls the spear through his body as he pulls you close. I'm sorry. Namorum, you hear the scream from your lips, but no sound comes out. Sanguis, you take 68 points of damage and fall.
I am unconscious.
You are unconscious. As you fall, Namorum, it is important to note that the Emperor, with you, fought his way.
August. I didn't add my modifier.
No,
That's
you
8 more damage.
fucking didn't.
Is that enough?
Whoa.
No.
Barely.
Okay.
Oh
Just
my
throw
Here's the
gosh.
thing.
I'm just like, that's 8 more.
The Emperor
Okay.
fought with you, Namorum, pushed away. When Sanguis got back up, the Emperor technically attacked Sanguis, went to attack you, but Sentinel. So he couldn't reach you. So while it is not a nat 20, he will be rolling that nat 20 disadvantage. One of his abilities is he has an ability to give himself a reach weapon
Okay.
a reach weapon ability with his sword to basically, like, even if he's, like, in a place, it's that I can attack with disadvantage, but to give myself a reach. It's not a nat 20, but Namorum, he might still attack you.
That one.
That's a 45 to hit.
Gross.
I rolled the 19 on the die. That's
Oh
an,
my gosh.
the damage is going to go off. You have 33 hit points.
Yeah.
I'm going to write down how many hit points the Emperor has left. It's all coming down to this. I'm writing it down. I'm going to show the camera if everyone can close their eyes. Just to make sure that... Okay. Suspense.
I'm not a player.
I have it. There we go. Namorum. I'm going to roll this damage in person. 3d8 plus 21.
Oh, gross.
21. You have 33. 3. 24. 1. 25. 6.
You're up my.
You're at 3 hit points!
Wait, I'm up 3 hit points?
Yeah, you only took 30.
You only took
Oh my gosh!
30 hit points.
Frick,
As the
dude.
Emperor pulls Sanguisin down, turns, and doesn't look at you, Namorum, but takes the blade, still stained with Sanguis's blood, and you feel half of your throat close as the blade now is in between your helmet and head. Half your head just... You have ruptured my family. You impure filth. Namorum.
As always, can never take responsibility for your own actions.
In the box of doom, you have 3 attacks, my guy. What do you add to your attacks?
Okay, I got my D4. I have it. I have plus 8. I just want to make sure I don't have anything else I need to add to this.
No, I feel that. So it's
Yeah.
a D4 plus 8 plus a D20.
I
So
know I technically can't, so probably say no, but would you allow me to give him my D6 from knowledge from a past life for one of these?
nope.
Okay.
That's
just,
it's again. We kind of decided at the beginning of the session. Knowledge from past life is so unfortunately.
it is specific.
Specific
I just have
to
to
you.
ask, or else I'm a bad friend.
No, yeah, it's not like can I help? Namorum. In the box of doom. Let's. It's all pulled up.
My hands are sweating right now.
I know. So we're gonna
gosh.
start by. We're gonna roll the D4 first, and then the D20s for these because
All right. Do you want me to just roll 'em 3?
D4, yeah, 3 times.
Okay.
That's a 1. So for the first one you'll have 1. 3. For the next one you'll have 3. 3. So you have a 9 and 2 12s.
Plus 9 and plus
Oh
12.
yeah,
Plus
yeah,
9
my
and
8.
plus 12.
Yeah, so you just
So-
have to worry about the D20. August is doing the math.
D20. I'm doing the math for you. First D20. 18 plus 9 is a 27. Doesn't hit. That's a natural 20!
Let's go!
I'm going to show you how many hit points he has left. I need to know, Namorum, blade covering half of your throat, Sanguis bleeding out from a hole the size of a concrete brick in his chest. What do you say to the Emperor?
You were never our father. You have lost such a thing because you showed no love to those you called creations.
Brings sword out. You feel you have seconds. Your throat is starting to close, congealing with blood. The Emperor brings sword high above his head.
And I'm gonna use Sanguis as a sword.
You duck.
The Heretic's Blade or the Hemorrhager?
The one you gave
Hemorrhager.
me.
No,
First.
Heretic.
Heretic's Blade. You do something no Custodes has ever done before. And you duck when the Emperor goes up, bringing your sword. You hear Aaron's battle train in your head, Alice's words of encouragement, Lawrence's love and strength, and Tyler's pure, hit the bitch! Bah! Up through the heart, through the neck, through the head, like before the Emperor stands bisected before you. Stand, Horus. The Emperor falls. As with that nat 20, even with the regen he technically got,
Oh my gosh.
the Emperor falls dead. Never to rise again.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna start hacking up that body real fast if I were you.
Just keep stabbing.
Oh my gosh.
The second you come out of combat, Sanguinus, I do need a death saving
I have
throw.
advantage.
Have
from
it.
being a reborn.
I'm gonna give him like the lay on hands.
Yes,
I
you
also-
still need
yeah.
at least
Oh,
one.
we still need
At
one.
least one,
Okay.
because
I
it's
have
not like
advantage
this is
with
what would have been
his
happening.
+4.
Yep.
So,
by the way, yeah.
do you want this box of humor just roll?
Beautiful. That's just yours. Oh yeah, we're.
Alright.
I doubt
I'm
it,
gonna
but
stand up. Okay.
things could have happened.
At advantage with the +4, that is a 15.
Sanguinus, you, the last moments in your eyes, you see this Custodes finally defeat the traitorous brother of all these thousands of years in one last act of not Custodes training, but your own hand, Namorum. Your battle style of no, I don't need to beat you, I just need to kill you. Fwah! Slice upward as blood sprays, catching the bomb lights exploding all around you, becoming this golden, radiant arc in the sky. For half a moment, your sword raised high. The heretic stands, blade in hand. Sanguis, it is finally finished. The battle is something that will be spoken of for ages. In fact, maybe one day, we gotta run this Warhammer 40k style. The actual battle happened outside. But lay on hands, Sanguinus. Horus reaches down and grabs your hand. As you raise this brother up, cheers erupt. As everyone feels the Emperor's wrath and anger that has been eating their psyche for thousands of years finally burn away. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Hell fucking yes. In a final epilogue, the battle concludes. Civil war has broken out amongst the Imperium. There are armies not here. Custodes fled and seeking refuge. In fact, talk of Space Orc and other Valkyrie that now roam the galaxy, angry that the Emperor's dead. The war is not over. But there is much that needs to happen. So, how big of a fucking fleet do you want to send to Mercanius, gentlemen?
Well, I think orcs, they're scary, but an orc and running Custodes can be easily handled by the Imperial force.
Yeah.
So how about, I would think, the Dark Angels and the Ultramarines. Ultramarines to Mercanius.
Sam, do you want to grab the little box on the table that's been sitting here the whole time?
Yeah, sure. There is.
That's not. Go ahead, open the box. Inside, take out the paper. You're gonna find 2 bags. Go ahead, look for the dark green bag. Here's a fleet of Dark Angel ships for you. And the other bag will be a bag of Ultramarines.
Dude.
Yes.
2 fleets.
Hey,
You guys bring
dude.
the firepower.
Yeah, and the Ultramarines is bigger.
I will say, in some of
Yeah.
them, there are space stations that unfortunately you won't
Yeah.
be able to bring, but
But that's
the
fair.
major ships will be brought in. Thank you all for playing. Thank you for watching. And we will see you in the finale.
in 12 hours and